This is Big Talk, Big Game, man. Back in effect, man. And we celebrating it is finally here. Big Talk, Big Game is back in effect once again, right? Man. Another week, another time.
What's
this
up,
is your boy D-Rail.
And I go by the name of Lee. What up?
Man, like always, man, we appreciate y'all tuning in, man, each and every week, staying loyal Game Changer fans, man. Do you feel me, man? To the IG people, to the people that listen to us on audio, and to the people that watch us on all platforms, man. Make sure y'all still continue to tuned in, man. And always subscribe and go watch the full episodes and clips at the HHN.tv, man.
Most definitely.
Make sure.
We appreciate y'all, man.
Yeah,
for real.
You know what I'm saying? Also, too, we always want to mention, man, make sure y'all go out and vote for us at ATLsHottest.com, man. Make sure y'all go do that. Vote for us as ATL's Hottest Podcast, man.
Shout out Brian Marshall, all them people over there at ATL's Hottest doing their thing again.
There it is. And fellas, once again, it is finally here.
What's that? Fall.
Libra season is finally here, y'all. The Libras stand up. Put them hells up in the air, baby. Put them hells up in the air.
Yeah, put the
Libras.
L's.
We love our Libras. We love all our people out there.
Capital L, right? Put your L's in the air, Libras.
Put them L's in the air. Right. You feel me? Loving Libras is in the building. Do you feel me?
Y'all bringing on hurricanes though, man. Chill out. Chill out, Libra season. We just started with y'all, man.
See, look, that's an I. That ain't no L.
But we love our people out there, man. Shout out to the Libras. Happy birthday to everybody celebrating this fall time, man. It's hoodie season. We on the brink of cuffing season. You know what I'm saying? For the single people out there, some of y'all not single people out there still got the cuffs. You know what I'm saying? You know who you are.
Hey, and also speaking of fall season, man, you need to know what I'm saying, warm up a little bit, man. Today is actually National Coffee Day.
Coffee.
It really is.
It is.
Coffee don't sit right with me, so you'll be warm, but
I don't like coffee. I tried coffee one time. I don't too much care for it, man.
What do I follow?
Tried it one time, huh?
Ain't there a coffee candy or something like that?
It's coffee everything.
Real quick. Bow.
Oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? So there's National Coffee Day, so all my coffee drinkers out there, man, make sure y'all.
Black coffee, no sugar, no cream. That's the way.
But you know, so we got a packed show today, man. We got a couple of guests that's gonna bless us with their presence in the game room with Big Talk, Big Game, man.
Let's get to it.
So we're just gonna go and dive right into the hot topics, man. Before we get started, we want to definitely send our prayers and condolences to Coolio and his family. And friends,
absolutely.
Yeah. Passed away on us yesterday, man, at the age of 59, man. So we definitely want to send our condolences and prayers from Big Talk, Big Game to you all.
Take care of yourself out there, people. Check in on your people.
Man.
Check in on also prayers up to everybody experiencing, the elements out here with Hurricane Ian. You know what I'm saying? Ian. You know what I'm saying? Check on your people out there in Florida.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I saw the videos, man. Man, oh, man. Woo, I don't even know what I would do.
I done seen some crazy videos.
Oh, yeah.
See, folks in a raft in their living room.
See, I didn't
What
saw
kind of folks?
Caucasic
See, I just saw some people, and it was a black dude. He was in his living room in the water, saying that he's trying to have a pool party. Bring the bitches.
I did see that.
Floridians.
He's having a pool party. Bring the bitches. I'm like, wow. Like they gotta have an in-house pool party for real, literally. So man, you know what I'm
Taking it
saying?
stride.
But man, make sure you check in on your people. Your dad is in Florida, right?
Yeah.
Is he alright?
Yeah, he's straight.
Oh, okay, he wasn't
He
close.
just moved down there.
I know that's what I'm saying.
Literally like last week.
Was he close by or was he not close?
He's in he's not far from Orlando, but it's supposed to skip right by him, so he gonna feel some of that.
Oh, okay.
Shit, we gonna feel some of it. They say.
Man, it ain't. I'm gonna tell you right now, it ain't coming this far.
I don't think it's gonna do that.
We ain't by no
Because
body,
it's supposed to
body of
have-
water.
We getting the win.
Savannah's supposed to get some of it.
It ain't by the body of water.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
It's
By the
moving
body
that
of water.
way.
Yeah, it's
It's
by the
moving
body of
that
water. Atlanta's not.
Oh, it
actually
went
by the body of water.
inland, but it just moved that way. So
Yeah.
that's Savannah
He
side.
put the tip in.
Yeah. Get in the water.
Also, in other news, man, you know they actually found the person that actually killed P&B Rock.
Yeah, the whole family, wasn't it?
No, but they actually blaming it on one person, Freddie Lee Throne.
No, his wife and his son has also been arrested in that.
What?
Son's 17.
So what did they say they play? How did
Going
they
on
play a
to
role
I
in it?
have no idea. I think somebody was the driver or something, or supposedly the driver or something like that.
Man,
More details coming soon.
man,
That's wild.
right. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like I was just telling somebody earlier, you know what I'm saying, before the show kicked off, is that, yeah, I mean, I feel like everybody does own a gun, but I only use mine for protection, And
Instead of robbing it.
right.
I like to show mine off.
But at the same
I'll post
time,
mine.
but at the same time, I feel like if I have to go to a location with my gun, then I don't need to be going to the location. Because I don't want to feel like I have to bring my shit.
Well, I mean,
I just want to go to the location and have a good time.
It's a right to carry state. So
it's right to
you can
carry
have it on you.
but I don't want to feel like, because if I feel like if I have it on me, then my mindset is going to automatically go that direction.
Well,
I don't want to have to be able to know that I got that.
and not need it. And not have it on you and need it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I feel you. So be safe out there,
Yeah,
people.
definitely be safe. In other news, man, James Earl Jones is actually officially retired from the voice of Darth Vader
Okay, yeah.
at the age of 91.
Not like we was checking for him all the time. That voice is iconic.
It's iconic, you know what I'm saying? So I wonder if
But at 91, okay.
So he's not retiring from Mufasa.
if they come out with another Lion King?
Yeah, the Mufasa story.
For real?
Yeah.
I ain't heard about that. You heard about that?
Nope, but I'm sure.
I'm an exclusive ass nigga, man.
That could be who cabin. We got no idea.
Right, I didn't say that was Cap. That's not who Cap.
I got some shit for y'all.
The Who Cabin. Stay tuned for the Who Cabin and see if you can guess it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, stay tuned with the Who
Guaranteed
Cap.
victory?
Since you said that you got some shit for us, I'm guaranteeing victory.
Okay.
Since you say you got some shit for us, I'm guaranteeing victory.
It's probably
Let's
some
do it.
bullshit.
Probably some bullshit. You probably right. Probably some bullshit. Have y'all heard about Ludacris manager Shaka Zulu?
Shock, I know he in trouble. They
Yeah.
they think he murdered somebody.
Yeah.
Right? That's what they say.
Yeah.
Thought it was Shaka Khan. Like, damn, what's she doing?
Shaka Khan. Shaka Khan.
What's she doing?
So no sense. So is he? So he's basically trying to say self-defense, but they're trying to charge him for murder.
Something like that.
Right.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
More details, man.
More details.
We'll see
coming,
what
more
happens.
details coming. More details coming. Also, did y'all? I know y'all saw the story about that man busting on his wife, singing Jodeci.
Nah.
That was on the table.
At her job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could you see yourself doing some shit like that?
Hold on, what happened? Tell me what happened.
Fucked up. So you know what I'm saying? So basically, he must have fucked up.
That's what I told you to do, remember?
You did say that. and when the wife saw that, she was like, "I can see you doing some shit like that."
I told you, nigga.
What happened for those that don't know, man? We in the dark.
So basically, long story short, I guess he must have fucked up.
Okay.
No, he said at the beginning of the video, I'm just about to surprise my wife.
Oh, okay, shit, I didn't know that.
Serenade her with some roses and some music.
Right.
Because what fucked me up was the song he chose. That's why I thought he fucked up.
She was in a board meeting, and he just bust open the room and started singing to her, played the music. The nigga looking at her like, okay, what is going on? This nigga got all on the table.
Wow. He grinding on the
Hey,
table.
vest wide open with no shirt on, just straight chest and belly.
I'm talking about.
Singing.
Singing Jodeci.
Double A, what's going on, G?
Double A, what happening? That album dropped.
Jodeci.
That album dropped. Look out for it.
Baby, I'm begging.
Baby, I'm begging, baby, I'm begging, baby.
That's,
No, it wasn't. No, it was
Forever My Lady.
No, was it Bad Boy? No, it wasn't Bad Boy.
It was something about Jodeci.
Yeah, it was something about Jodeci
Tell me,
or
tell me.
whatnot. No, because he was saying I'm begging, I'm sorry, or something that Jodeci sings or whatnot. Damn, what's the name of that
Stay.
song? No, it ain't Stay.
Okay, I don't know.
Oh, what's the name of that song?
We'll find it out. Somebody probably.
Everything I Need.
How does that go?
You're everything.
No.
I can't remember.
I can't remember. You know what I'm
So
saying?
y'all remember what he
But
said?
you know what I'm saying? But he bust on the. I mean, he was on the table.
I'm going crazy. And this a suit and tie job.
Right.
Wow.
Suit and tie. I thought
she got
I thought
fired
she got
over it.
white people around her, and they was
was
like, "Hey, did you have one black dude though?" He was like, he was giving him applause and shit.
Talisa said she think it's a cap. It's a setup. It was
Oh no, it's
on.
on. Hey, go check Instagram. It's on that shit.
Cry for you.
How does that go? How does that go?
That is the baby I'm begging, baby.
I don't know, but I cry.
Baby, I will cry.
No, it wasn't that. 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 I'm gonna find that shit, man.
Was it fiending?
How does fiending? I know fiending, but how does it go? I gotta think of how
I
does
can't
it
think
go.
of it. Now I got cry for you.
If I heard that shit, dog, I'm telling you, that'll be the song.
We're gonna find out. We'll let you
Fuck
know.
it.
We'll let you know. We'll let
Damn,
you
that'll
know.
be the song.
What else
man.
going on, man?
You know what I'm saying? And that's all the hot topics that you know what I'm saying.
Oh,
I
you
got
forgot,
right
you
now.
forgot. Hey, listen. If you're looking for a new OnlyFans subscription, Rachel Dawson.
Fuck out of here.
Rachel
I forgot about that black white bitch. Oh my
I
god.
forgot about
They
that
got
story.
news out
I forgot
there.
about that story.
They got news out there if you're interested.
Hey.
I don't know. I don't know what age bracket we got going on.
Is that
Hey.
coochie black or white?
I don't know. I ain't seen it. I ain't seen it. It's somebody for everybody.
Yeah, it is. It is somebody for
Somebody
everybody.
for
It is somebody for everybody. It is somebody for everybody.
Check it out. Yola, what's happening?
And man, that's the hot topics that I got going on for
J-Rock
today
said
for
it
you,
was
man.
cry for you.
It was cry for you?
That's what he said.
Man, I don't think it's cry for you, man.
I mean, in Cry For You, there is a part where he says, baby, I'm begging, begging. You know, that comes in that song. That's in
Oh, that's it?
That's in there.
Okay.
That's it.
It must be cry for you then.
I can't find the video.
It must be, I mean, it must be cry for you. It has to be. Cause I think one of y'all sent it.
I did.
You know what I'm saying? I think you sent it and it's in our, it's still in our thing. You sent it.
We'll have to check it out.
Yeah, we have to check it out.
That's all you got for the
So
top?
you got the birthdays for us, though?
I got the birthdays, man. The beginning of Libra season. We got a couple birthdays. Well, actually, last week was the beginning, right?
Lil Wayne.
The 20. It started on the 20. Yeah.
It started 20.
Lil Wayne and
Yeah,
them. Yeah,
yeah.
but Lil Wayne birthday. Wheezy.
Fall down.
He got to be
4-0.
Yep, he got to be
Straight
40.
up 4-0.
He got to be 40.
Jeezy.
He got to be 40.
All that white.
45. 45. T.I.P.
TIP 47.
Now he ain't that old. He 42.
40, yeah.
42. 42. Yeah, yeah. Speaking of T's, T-Pain. Teddy
Shout
Pinder ass
out.
now.
Yeah.
How old is T-Pain?
He about 41.
Now he a little bit younger. He 38.
What?
38.
Man, that nigga T-Pain like he been out for a minute.
He been out for a minute. Big Willie style, Will Smith.
Okay, Will Smith every bit
56.
of 51.
Nah, 52.
54. Y'all around there. All around there. Scottie Pippen. Speaking of dudes with toxic women.
Larsa Pippen.
Yeah. Scottie Pippen.
His
63.
His ex-wife dating Michael Jordan's son.
Yep. Crazy. Scottie Pippen is 57 years age.
She love them ballers, don't she?
What you just say?
Scottie Pippen's ex-wife is dating Michael Jordan's son.
Damn, that's fucked.
Yeah.
She love them ballers.
She like them young ones too, boy.
That's fucked up.
Yola, what's happening?
That's fucked up right
But
there.
that's deeper than
Y'all talking about now we a group. I'm here singing Jodeci. We just might be a group. Yola.
Hey, this man said that's fucked up.
Hey.
All that shit's kind of told about Mike.
Right. Right.
That's fucked up.
Right.
She
Yeah,
did
yeah.
that shit to fuck with him, man.
You think so?
Yeah.
She always with them. She be chasing around them young basketball players, man.
Yeah.
So who else we got?
Hold on for a second.
Hold on. What's going on? Oh, okay. Hey, you can go let my dad in. He at the door. All right, we got somebody coming.
Ibizzle.
Alright.
That's how we do it, man. We live and direct.
Right. Right.
All right. So next we got where was I at? Scottie Pippen. Speaking of Jodeci, Devontae Swing.
Devontae
Devontae
every bit of 53.
That's exactly right. 53. Bryant Gumbel.
64.
Bryant Gumbel turned
Wait.
74.
Nigga said, Wayne Brady so white he makes Brian Gumble look like Malcolm X.
I'm talking about when I was young, all I knew about Brian Gumble was he must act white. Because it was always, whatever you watching, Living Color, Mark, whatever. It's a joke about Brian Gumble.
Most
Every
definitely.
time. I ain't know nothing else about it. Brian Gumble. Speaking of, okay, Childish Gambino, kind of that same thing. Donald Glover.
Let's go Colorado.
Yeah.
Okay, how old is it then?
I don't know. I know the nigga from Colorado. 35?
39.
Okay.
Brian Gumble.
Okay.
Kevin Durant. KD.
Okay, Kevin Durant is not even 40 yet, so I'm gonna say he's about 36.
Young, he way young. He's 30.
33.
33.
Okay.
33. There it is. Joe Torre.
Joe Torre is every bit of 42.
Joe Torre older than 42. Got me.
51.
57. 57.
Sheesh.
57.
He busy. What's happening? We got you busy in the building.
Good to see
Oh,
y'all.
you brought food?
I brought some pastries, man.
Hey.
Oh, yeah.
Pastry. Oh, I'm talking about.
They got a new store in the hood. Lidl.
Wow.
How they spell that?
Lidl. It's Russian or
You talking about that grocery store.
German or something.
You started, I think it was Conus.
Right.
You know what he's talking about?
Yeah, I know the
grocery store, yeah. That off-brand Aldi's.
That's all his brother.
Right.
Yeah. Lidl. That's all I
Step brother, that's the daddy's son.
know. Nobody really
He just got the joint. He ain't know, so that's why he came in late. He just got the joint.
Good to see y'all, folks.
All right, who else we got? Let's run them down. We got Serena Williams.
Okay, so Serena Williams,
Serena.
44.
Man's grown. She 41.
Yeah.
41. Christina Milian.
Okay, she's young. She's about every bit of 38.
41. And Miss Pepper Potts. I know who that is. Gwyneth Paltrow from Iron Man. Pepper Potts.
Oh, yeah.
Pepper Potts woman.
The wife of Iron Man. Yeah.
Nope.
You know who it is. You've seen Iron Man.
You
50
seen
years
Iron
old.
I seen Iron Man, but
50 years old.
is she a main superhero? Is she an Avenger?
And she got on that Iron Man
She
shit
had
all
on
the time.
Oh,
She was in Endgame.
okay.
She was in
And
Endgame.
she 50
So
years
is
old.
Mbatu.
M'Baku. This challenge dead. She is 50 years old. If you don't know Gwyneth Paltrow, you definitely don't know Marley Marl. Marley Marl, 60 years old.
Mr. Magic Molly Mall.
Howard Hewitt. You know Howard Hewitt. Shalimar.
Okay. We talked because she mentioned the other. Shout out to Yola for mentioning Shalimar last week.
Yeah. 67 years old. And then finally we got Journey Smollett. Y'all know Journey?
Yeah, she
That's Jesse's sister.
Yeah.
she played in the
Jamal's
movie,
sister.
That
Lou.
what's her name?
Lovecraft Country.
Yeah, and she played in
with your girl. She was with Megan Good.
Played in Sparkle.
Deliver Us from Evil.
Way back.
What?
When she was young. Eve Bayou.
That's what I was thinking about. Eve's Body. Why did I
Eve's
say
Body.
Deliver Us from Evil? What the fuck is that?
Eve Bayou.
Eve's Body. That's what the fuck I was
And that's the birthday for the week. Happy birthday, man. Happy birthday
There
to
it
the
is,
people.
there it is. Man, you know what I'm saying? We appreciate everybody for tuning in to Big Talk Big Game. When we come back, man, we got a guest to bring to the presence of Big Talk Big Game, the game room, man.
And we eating pastries.
There it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Keep staying tuned in on Big Talk Big Game on Hip Hop Network. This is Big Talk.
Big game.
Yeah.
And we're back with Big Talk Big Game, man. Back in effect. And like we promised you, man, we got a great music recording artist
we
that's
got?
blessing us with her presence in the game room of Big Talk Big Game. Man, we got the lovely, the lady right here.
The talented.
Star Baby in the building. What's going on? What's going on?
So I know your name Lee. So he said Real and E something. We got
E-Cal.
E-Cal.
And I'm D-Real.
D-Real.
You just call me E.
E. Okay, E and Real. Okay, bet. What's up, y'all?
What's
I'm
going on?
glad to be
What's
here.
going on?
Glad to have you.
Second radio interview.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you still getting your cherry pop doing these interviews?
I am.
Okay.
That's an interesting choice of
That's the way
words.
you put it. That's the way you put it. I go with it. You go with it. Let's go with it. Let's
Right,
go.
it was interesting, but I was like, okay.
You know what I'm saying? So what made you, you know what I'm saying, choose Star Baby as the name? As a, you know what I'm saying? Your
My name is, well, it's not my real name, but you know, I go by Star. Since high school, my name been Star. It's funny how I got the name Star too.
How'd that happen?
Okay, so you know how in high school, you know, we was like kind of like clicked up, like you know we gonna start like me and my friends like we gonna start like a little clique. So we was like we need some nicknames. So I was like, so I couldn't think of a name. So I'm like, okay. So I heard the song, you know, by Crime Mob by Diamond. Bitch, I'm a star, bitch. I'm a star. So I was like, you know what? I am a star. I like it. Let's go with it. Star, that ain't star. So literally, like, I introduced myself. New people like, my name is Star. I'm Star. Call me Star. This and that. So a lot of people just be like, Star Baby or Star, you know, just say anything. So I just ran with Star Baby, you know.
Okay. Right. Now, what made you put the A upside down to the B?
That's always been my thing.
That's your thing?
That's always been my thing. Like, back when my Instagram name was Black Beauty, it was BLVCK Beauty.
Okay.
It's always just been my thing.
Man, cause I ain't gonna lie to you, I didn't know that there was an upside down A until like, hold on, let me look at this again. Why did she say star and it looks like the verb?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. It could be
starving. She over there starving. I feed that girl.
So how long have you been in the industry?
To be honest with you, I've been doing music, like taking it real serious. Like it's gonna be 2 years in January.
So you started in the pandemic, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
cool.
right when we was just like, cause I was filming. I work with the camera too, so I have a company, Shooting Star Production. So I was filming, and I was always just with like artists. Okay. I was always in the studio, but I always just like, I'm an entertainer. To be honest with you, I'm an entertainer. Okay. So I did the whole podcast thing too. I've hosted parties, so I've always been an entertainer. Always just been behind the mic. So people was like, you really got the look and the voice for rapping. So it just kind of like got on me, stuck to me. So went to the studio filming, and the artist was like, shout out to Nita Capri, but she was like, come in the studio, come in the studio. I'm like, bet. And then literally like I haven't stopped since then. So she welcomed me like, yeah.
You'd be surprised how many people start off like just hanging out in the studio.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what was you doing before you said, you know, I want to fully commit
at Target when you? Because I seen it was a clip going around. You was at Target. You was stealing the Monopoly.
Yeah, I'm like, what?
This dude here.
I'm like, what are you talking about?
Hey, because for some odd reason, everybody always running at Target before they get to the
we started rumors early in your career.
Trying to get you out there.
Right. So what was you doing before you said, you know, I'm fully committed to the music now?
I was in film. I was shooting music videos. I was shooting music videos for the artists. I was the director. I was the photographer. I was the videographer.
So you had the vision.
So I had the vision.
So you can shoot your own video.
I can. I do.
That's money in house.
I do.
So the visual was crazy.
It's crazy. I shoot my own video.
Definitely.
So you never had
that's a whole nother thing.
Right,
So you never had a regular 9-to-5 job?
Okay. Since 2018, I quit my job. I was at Quick Trip. I started
still wearing red, huh? Target, Quick Trip.
Right. I was at Quick Trip in 2018.
Okay.
So that was like, I quit it, did a few like serving jobs. I was like, I ain't going to no 9-to-5. I'm just going, if I need a little quick cash, I'm going to be a server. Do a little something like that. But for like 2 years after that, I ain't have nothing but the camera.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I know you got some crazy stories about Quick Trip.
What?
I couldn't do Quick Trip. Y'all count too fast.
Right. Oh, yeah.
Right back with us.
They don't. Right.
Okay, that's right. All right.
You don't have no choice but that.
They don't. You
Hey, let me get 7 on 13. Give them 20. There you go. Right here. 13, 14, 15, 16,
Yeah, I was like, what?
20. How the fuck? I feel like this nigga
Did he give me a 20? I don't know.
Find it.
That's how it is.
You put gratuity in this?
Oh,
Not
man.
gratuity.
Nigga took his part out.
Yeah. I got my cut, you got yours. Like, wait a minute, what the hell happened?
Did it take you long to count that fast?
They taught us, like, when we got hired, they taught us it's really easy. So if you work there, they gonna teach you. It's gonna be like, why I ain't been counting like this?
How?
That's that new math. Y'all know nothing about that new math.
Yeah.
I be trying to teach my son that. I don't know. I know the old way. It's wrong with this. The hell is this you learn?
Oh man, that's what's up. That's what's up. You know what I'm saying? So you got an album coming out.
Yeah, it came out August 5th.
Oh, it already did. What's the name of the album?
Queen of the Vibe.
Queen of the
Queen of the Vibe. Queen of the Vibe. So where can they get it at? Where can they get it?
Right.
They get it on Spotify, Apple Music, Deezer, Amazon Music. Do I start or I just wait until you come back? Just keep going.
Yeah, just keep going.
Okay.
I'm right.
Okay. Deezer, Apple Music, Amazon, wherever there's music, title, get it. All platforms. There we go.
There you go.
It's the big stuff.
Okay. So, you know what I'm saying, you being a female artist, you know what I'm saying, I always like to ask females this because, you know, females, you know what I'm saying, have a tough time in the industry.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you feel like you bring differently that ain't no other females bringing right now to this game?
I feel like I'm gonna teach like females, not even necessarily teach, but I really speak to when I talk in my music, I'm talking about getting your own bag by yourself. Not just, I mean, of course, like, you know, you're gonna have your little guy friends, you know, give you some money, that's always good. But get it on your own. Don't worry about him getting you a double R. Get your own double R. You feel me? Like, so I call myself the queen of the vibes because I am the vibe. Every song you hear is gonna be a vibe to it. Every song. So that's what I bring differently. You know, like I don't want to talk, you know, about the same things that other rappers. You know, no shade to them. They do, but you know.
You see, I fuck with it because like you are like the new generational dark skinned female rapper.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like we got Glorilla, Cardi B,
Yeah.
Lotto. We ain't got no chocolate represented.
I mean, but we got a few though.
Megan Thee Stallion.
But I get you. She's more like Cameron. But we got she's more like Cameron, right? But I mean, the dark skinned girls are like the singers, so I get what you're
You know what I'm saying?
saying.
Yeah. So I fuck with it. You got my support 100%.
Yeah. Appreciate it. Well, I mean, we got Cash Dog too, though.
Do we?
Look, now. We got
Shout out to Cash Dog.
Cash Dog, what's
Dog,
happening? Well, it's a lot of female artists anyway.
Drizzy.
We love them all.
And I'm not fucking with Armor Rap.
Drizzy. Why not?
Cause she told me I'm not Atlanta.
Oh, see, look. We
If I ain't nothing else, I'm Atlanta.
There it is.
If you watch the show, that has been proven. That's been proven. You
That's
will
been
have.
proven. Yeah, that's been proven. So, you know what I'm
a few
saying?
though. But I get what you,
Yeah.
So, are you a type of artist that you have to hear the beat first, then write the lyrics, or you write the lyrics before you hear the beat?
Hear the beat first. Hit a beat.
Catch the vibe. Queen of the
Gotta catch the vibe.
Catch your vibe.
Gotta catch the vibe. I gotta see what's up. But I'm gonna try new stuff too though. So like this one artist, not this one artist, but this one producer, he wants me to write it out first, and then he gonna work
Make
on
a beat
it.
around
Yeah.
That's always fire though.
Yeah,
That's the
yeah.
way I like to do it.
Yeah.
We'll play around with different styles. I mean, you're
Play
kind
around.
of young in the game, so hey,
Yeah.
however you catch it, you might catch your vibe a different way. I mean, you the queen of the vibe.
You know,
You know what I'm saying?
queen
So
of it.
you can switch it up.
The
Ain't no
queen of
problem
it.
with it.
See.
Yeah. Vibe ain't waving until you walk in.
If you-
Okay.
So there it is. So let's get into some of your music.
Right.
So what's your favorite song that you've done so far?
Scammers and trappers.
Scammers and Trap.
That's
Now,
all.
now, where did that inspiration come from?
Scammers and Trap.
Scammers, Atlanta. But you know what's crazy though? So I really want to give credit to my little cousin Dre. So when I first started, we was writing, we was listening to beats. I'm like, I want to, you know. So he kind of like said it. He was like, this for the scammers and trappers, not you flexers and actors. And I was like, that's hard.
That was a bar.
That was a bar.
Right.
So I was like, that's hard. Okay, so we rewriting. So then went to the studio, and shout out K-Rap. He's an engineer in the studio at the time. He helped me with the hook. So that's how it really just came about. Really like it really showed me like, damn, like it don't take just one person to make a hit. To make a nice song, it takes like a whole.
team.
It takes a team.
It takes a village.
Yeah. So I wrote the song, but definitely had chiming in my cousin and him chiming in to bring it to life. So
That's how it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that's
Scam Trap is my favorite song, and next after that is either Too Easy or Big Bag. I got a song called Big Bag. I don't let y'all hear it.
I heard Big Bag.
You heard Big
I
Bag?
heard all of them.
Yeah. So
Now-
what's your favorite?
Ain't easy.
Ain't easy.
I like
Either
that.
Too Easy or Ain't Easy.
Ain't easy.
Okay.
Oh, you got a song called Too Easy and
I
Ain't
got a call. Yeah.
Okay, that's why I had to make sure, like, you know what I'm saying? I heard it ain't easy, but I didn't know you had a song Too Easy.
I got a song called
You know
Too
what I'm
Easy.
saying? Okay.
Yeah.
So what's the difference?
Two different
Ain't
songs.
easy. Too easy. Everything is too easy. Like getting money too easy. You know, just having my way. It's too easy.
And every song is in that vein so far. That
Yeah.
I've heard. You know what I'm saying?
So as far as, you know what I'm saying, you been an artist or whatnot, I know you done blessed the stages with different venues and stuff like that or whatnot. What's probably been so far the best venue you like, oh, I didn't never know I would have ever performed at a venue like this?
I probably would say, That's a good question. I mean, I performed at Coalition DJs at when Scammers and Travel drop.
Okay. That stank on you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you up there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So-
New Music Mondays, probably.
Yeah.
That's hey, that's a big time stage right
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Shout out Stank on you,
Yep,
man.
yep. But
We've been there a couple times.
Big time
I
stage.
got that other cap from.
yeah, that's what you got. Okay, yeah. Because I was there, I know about them because I was a videographer.
Right.
So
And they knew about you working at Quick Trip because you was over 24/7.
they didn't know about the quick trip. They didn't even know about the quick trip.
Like Shorty came in passing out slush.
Hot dogs, chili dogs.
You get about change when they pay you.
right. So what's next for Star Baby? Like, where is she going now? Like, what stage you finna bless? So you know what I'm saying? What city you like? You on a tour or anything like that? Coming up soon?
Definitely want to get into doing that soon. I just want to drop. Honestly, right now my main focus is to do more content. You know, like.
Yeah.
You know, come out, do interviews like this, meet y'all, meet people like, you know, meet people like, put more content out there. I got a studio session after the interview, so just want to put more content out there, and just network, like, social media is like Instagram, like big platform, so that's where people like, you know,
Everybody at
right now.
Let me ask you this:
What's
if you can collab with any artist
Ooh.
right now, a male and a female, I want to know what male and what female.
On one song or just separate.
So you.
I want to clap. I love this question. I love this question because there's so many. My favorite male artist right now, hands down, is Lil Baby.
I know it. I
Because
felt
it's
it.
Star Baby.
I love Lil Baby. I love Lil Baby.
That'll be a great marketing strategy too. Star Baby and Lil Baby.
Yeah, I love Lil Baby.
Yeah.
So him, okay, female wise, I fuck with Lakia. My favorite female artist right now is Lotto though. Yeah, I knew y'all was like, yeah, but hey, and Moneybag though. I love Moneybag. So I feel like me and Moneybag can go crazy.
Ooh.
I feel like we'll go
Moneybag,
crazy.
yo. Hey.
I feel like me and Moneybag go crazy.
I can hear you with Finesse 2 times.
But yeah.
That'll be.
I got a freestyle on his beat back in.
See.
Oh,
See?
I got a freestyle.
freestyle.
Yeah.
It's cool when they do it.
Okay.
When they do it, yeah.
Yeah, I got that.
That's going crazy too.
Man, so would you want Moneybag Yo and Lotto on the same song? Would you separate all them artists you just named?
I'll separate. It'd probably be me, Baby, and Lakia. Me, like, I'll probably separate. You know, be diverse with it.
Because if you want it all on, you gotta link up with DJ Khaled. He gotta do his screaming to get all y'all together.
Now,
It's best to do separate.
I know
you got
you
separate
say
songs.
Yeah.
Separate vibes.
Me and
you know.
Lakia probably pop our shit. You know, me and Lotto, same thing with her.
Yeah.
So.
Now I know you didn't say Amaretta.
Sorry.
Yo, you funny.
I'm too pressed by Amaretta.
Let's get to it. We got a tracker. You gonna spit something? Or what we doing?
Definitely got a track.
What you gonna do? Yeah, let's do it.
So what track we pulling up? What track
So y'all already heard Scammers and Travel. So.
Yeah, but you know, the people.
Right.
They don't understand
Okay.
what's going on. You know what I'm saying?
Let's play Scammers and
We
Travel.
promoting. So what? Is this the single that's popping off on the Queen of the Boss? Is that what you coming out with her? You got visuals? Or you about to do?
I got a
something?
video.
What you
I got a video. I actually did a visual to Scammers and Travels already. Got that one. But everybody ain't heard it, so you're right.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely still popping out with that song. That's
Yeah.
definitely still the song that people like know me by. And that one and Too Easy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, you a visual person, so while he pulling that up, since you visual, do you see a video as you once you put a song, like when you're in your process?
Nah.
Not really.
Nah,
Okay.
like it just after I make the song and I feel it, I feel like, oh, we can go good with this, you know, like.
Yeah.
But yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I do that when I listen to songs.
Yeah.
I be thinking of a visual for it.
Yeah.
Because that's just how I am, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, so you want to go ahead and introduce this song to people that, you know what I'm saying, that just tuning in, just found out who you are. And, you know what I'm saying, you want to introduce this song to them?
What's up, y'all? This your girl, STVR Baby. I got the hit single called Scammers and Trappers. You feel me? You can catch it on all platforms. And here it go right here.
you flexers and actors, I'm not no average bitch. I'm just not no fucking rapper. Fuck your round of applause. Woo, come meet my clappers. Bitches, fakes, and snakes. To the top, elevate. Ain't popping no pussy for money. You know your nigga, he want me. Fuck loving these niggas. I'm in love with the money. Hey, if you really scam, if you really trap, if you really have it, you gon' throw it back. This for the scammers and the trappers blowing money. This for the scammers and the trappers blowing money. This for the scammers and the trappers blowing money. With them $100, 50s, and 20s.
I can see this in the strip club.
Man, that Star Baby was scammers and trappers, man. Scammers and trappers.
That shit made me want to get another PPP loan.
Damn.
That's dope money music.
Damn, that shit made me want to ask who you bank with.
Right, who you bank
Let
with?
me get your account number real quick.
I can get you 50 records.
Hey, look, we play that on P Valley. It's
Ooh.
But it's on P Valley.
Oh, it is.
It's on season 2, episode 8.
Oh,
Let's go!
It's on, yeah.
Wow.
I just got the
You know stuff back there.
Hey, you
It's
know
the
what-
vibe.
Felt the vibe.
Yo.
somebody else said scribble.
That's what I said. That's what I'm talking about.
That's
You
all
wanna
right.
know? You want?
I'm finna go watch the episode again.
That's
Goddamn.
nasty.
So you wanna know?
That is.
You said what?
What episode that is?
Episode 8, season
episode-
2.
Yeah.
I'm gonna check it out, cause I be tripping on all of them.
So it's funny cause I made the song and I was listening to it. This was last year. Made the song. I'm like, damn, this shit hard. I was like, you know what? People are gonna want this shit. They gonna want it. I said I'm gonna send it to them. Literally, I saw. I'm scrolling on Twitter and I see song submissions submit here, P Valley. I'm like, bitch, send it to them like 3-4 times. So like, I'm like, they gonna want it. They gotta want it.
Relentless.
They gotta want it. I was like, they gotta want it. So this last year in April, literally this year in May, they hit me up. Hey, we want the song.
Oh.
Whoop de whoop. I'm like, what? I'm crawling on the floor, rolling on the floor. I'm like, oh shit. Yeah,
Like you just won $1 million.
yeah. I knew they was gonna want this shit. So that's how it happened. I just got the chicken in the mail today. You feel me?
I be like, what, can I perform it on the show? Let's see how far I can go with it.
Can we get a little murder on weekend?
What else can we do?
Right.
Uncle Clifford can twerk if he want to.
Can I shoot my video there? How y'all shoot? Can I shoot the video?
Right.
Exactly what I was saying.
They be like, you know what? Never mind, nigga. Shit.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up, man. You know what I'm saying? So I know that it's a grind still. You know, you're still trying to get to that next level. You just still gonna keep going. And I know there's no ceiling to it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, do you feel like you get to a certain point, you be like, you know what? I think I finally got at least to where I want to get to now. I'm still gonna keep growing, but is there a level that you're trying to get to?
Yeah.
What's that level?
To where I drop something and it's doing numbers like
Yeah.
I don't need to do too much promotion.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So I don't gotta do too much. Like I could tag somebody, like Lil Baby tag me right now, my followers just went up. I got a new check probably.
Right.
You feel me? I wanna get to that point to where I'm like, okay, I'm definitely gonna keep going, but now I feel like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
So you want to get to that level?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's up, man.
I'm gonna go get it.
Who that is? Star Baby.
Star Baby.
You can check out the episode of P Valley. You want to hear the music?
Season 2.
Season 2, episode 8, right?
Yeah, episode 8.
I'm gonna check it out tonight.
We tapped in.
Might as well.
Now they jumping. They gonna get more of your stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna send us some more music.
So before we let you go though, Star, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause we know you're promoting your music or whatnot. You say you got a studio session after this.
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Okay.
for sure.
So before we let you go, we still want to let people know who Star Baby is outside of music. So we're gonna play a quick game before we let you go.
Okay.
Called Rapid Fire.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Well, say the first thing that comes to your head. All right.
Oh
You know
Lord.
what I'm saying?
I want to get this on. I want
Say
to
the first thing that comes to your head. All right. Say the first thing that comes to your head. I know Star Baby. You know what I'm saying? You're a business. You are a business. Your name is a business.
Facts.
But we still want to know who you are
Okay.
outside of Star Baby. We want to know who Star is
Okay.
All right.
Let me record this one.
All right. So I'm gonna hit you with the first. I'm gonna hit you with the first question. No,
Be a little scared.
So you say a word?
No, but you're gonna ask you a question. You just
Okay.
answer how you want to answer. Like for
Okay.
instance, celebrity crush.
Okay, type shit.
Yeah.
Oh, you really want to answer that?
Yeah.
That's a good example. No, for real.
Celebrity crush. Who's your celebrity crush?
What the hell is his name? Damn, that Bankroll Freddy.
Bankroll
He
Freddy.
ain't even like, you know.
Yeah.
But he chocolate.
Oh, so you like chocolate? Okay, so you like dark skinned men. So fellas, light skinned men out there, you ain't got a chance anymore. It's over with. It's over with.
Bankroll Freddy. Okay.
Right.
Let me ask you this. What's your favorite genre of movies?
Suspense, like thriller.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. You like the thriller. It's perfect season for you now.
Right.
Okay. First thing you do when you wake up in the morning.
Check my phone. But I'm beginning to set habits of before I do that, before I get on the phone, talk to anybody, hey, what's going on? I try to pray. I am, the first person I try to talk to before I talk to anybody is I'm gonna talk to God. So yeah,
Amen.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What color is your toothbrush?
Color green, I think.
Green.
My favorite. It's purple. It's purple light. What the man? That's not.
Throwing it up. Leave it up a little bit. Leave it up a little bit.
He fucked up with that one.
It's like a multicolored type of thing.
Okay,
like it ain't just one. It's like it's a multicolored type of thing.
Okay.
Is your bed made up right now?
Facts.
Okay.
Bed made. Hair laid, bed made.
Bad
Okay.
made.
What's the best dish you can cook?
Best dish?
Yeah.
Shrimp grits.
Ooh.
Louisiana, huh?
Ooh.
That's that Louisiana.
Shrimp grits.
Okay.
You from Louisiana?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so Popeyes or Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich? And you from Louisiana?
I'm gonna say Popeyes though. I'm gonna be honest. The Chick-fil-A sandwich is good, but it's like pros and cons. Cause I been hearing bad stuff about Popeyes though.
But that sin make that Popeyes.
Popeyes is good, like
That ignorant ass customer service might make it a little bit better.
right,
you know what I'm saying?
right. I've been hearing about that chicken sandwich. I've been hearing some cons about the chicken sandwich, like, but it tastes good.
I'm gonna eat them both, but if
Right,
I had to choose that Popeyes.
Let me ask this.
Chick-fil-A better.
Do you eat or drink soup?
Eat soup.
Hey, you asking us? I'm asking you.
Don't look at us. This is your answer.
I eat soup. Right. I eat soup. We got food in it.
Do you chew your rice?
Hey, we don't know this.
Yeah.
There's no right or wrong question. See, when it get quiet, that makes nigga feel
so
like,
when you eat red-
damn, I said the wrong thing.
Right. Because when you eat red beans and rice, yeah, you gonna,
No, you eating the beans.
Right. Yeah. Well, I'm.
So are you chewing the?
Yeah, I'm
Are
chewing.
you chewing?
You chewing every grain?
What the fuck?
I mean, we just ask these questions. It's questions, people.
I guess so. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna ask you this then. You say you like dark skin, but we're gonna go light skin.
Okay. What's up?
Kiss or diss?
Kiss.
Trey Songz.
Oh, my bad.
Whatever. Just kiss all of them.
Right.
Kiss.
Trey
I love the
Songz
world.
or August Alsina? Kiss, you gotta
Damn,
kiss one
y'all
and
got
kiss the
some
other.
good ass comparisons. I'm like, you do if you damn if you do, damn if you don't. Like,
August a snitch.
I'm gonna go Trey Songz.
You want to get in touch?
August a snitch.
Trey Songz be spitting on bitches.
But
So, hey.
he spit in.
I'm gonna go with Trey Songz. I'm gonna go with Trey Songz.
You gonna kiss Trey Songz? Why you ain't kiss August?
I don't.
And they gonna tell the world.
No comment.
Oh man.
On that note.
Right.
Last question.
What's up?
Your favorite snack?
I like smart food popcorn, like the in the bag.
Really? The little white cheddar?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. Does it make you smart?
No, he's so I be the same after I eat it.
Oh man, we got Star Baby in the building, man. Definitely know what I'm saying. Check her out, man. Get that album, man. Scammers
and Trappers.
I'm trying to tell you, man. Hey, man, it's on
Queen
P
of the
Valley.
Queen of the Vibes.
Right, it's on P Valley. So if you watch P Valley,
Season 2, episode 8,
you gonna hear the song.
8 minutes and 13 seconds.
Right.
I don't know the exact.
It's about at the 49 seconds. Right after Lil Murda kills Nico.
Shit.
Told story.
Spoiler!
In case I didn't see it.
Right.
It's on the block party.
Right.
They're in the block party.
I know
Right.
what you're talking about.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Then once again, let people know how they can find you, how they can get your music, how they can follow you if they want to catch a show or anything like that, man. Let people know, man.
Follow me on Instagram, Star Baby Official. That's ST upside down. A R Baby Official. Music on all platforms. You can get it on YouTube Music, everywhere. Tap in with me.
Let's do it.
That's it. Tap in with me.
There it is, man. We got Star Baby on Big Talk, Big Game.
Big Talk, Big Game, man.
Welcome
It's back
back.
in effect, man. Welcome back, man. And like we always promised you, man, we got big things popping, and we got another guest, a second guest that's blessed us with a
Talented.
Listen,
You know what I'm saying?
the gifted. We have. See, I ain't even gonna get into the zodiac yet, but we have. She wears a plethora of titles. You know, she's an author, a singer, a writer.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? She's melanated. She got all the teeth. Give it up for Miss Gemini in the
Side teeth intact. What's happening? You got side teeth, the first again.
How you feeling, Gemini? How you feeling?
Feeling great. I'm happy to be here with y'all because I usually watch y'all cracking off jokes on the Instagram and stuff.
Well,
So I
appreciate
was
you for
like,
watching.
let me come on in here. So
Well,
I'm
it's a
excited.
pleasure to have you here with us.
Thank you.
Thank you for showing up.
Thank you.
So
Everybody don't do that.
Right. So I saw on your page that you have a plethora of hats: author, writer. You know what I'm saying?
Singer.
Psychiatrist.
Wow.
Like
that.
that's
Okay.
different. I'm like, damn, I ain't.
So-
Oh, that's an explanation? Okay, let's get the
There's
explanation.
a
on
reason
that.
for that. Okay.
Okay.
So my actual titles are ghostwriter, published author, not for myself. I write books for other people.
Right.
Career coach, life coach.
Resume fixer.
I do all of that. So I help people get jobs. I help people write their books. I help people in their lives. All of that. Now, as far as my page is concerned, I have 6 personalities, and those roles and those titles that you saw actually all fall into Gemini.
Okay.
So you're 7 Gemini.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay. Okay. So you know what I'm saying? Tell us a little bit more about the book, like people that may have not read it. At
Hold on,
this
wait.
Yeah.
Before we get into
Go
it,
ahead. Go ahead.
Okay.
y'all don't even know this y'all second time meeting her.
How?
You met
When we went to
Which her?
Shell of
Because
a
she got
Man.
6 of them. Oh, okay.
we went to Tina B's Shell of a Man,
I mean,
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
and she told her story in the back. That was her.
That was you in the
That
back
was
with
me
this
with the
stuff?
emotional
Wow.
and
I feel like I know you now.
Oh.
I know one of y'all. She said she got 6. Did y'all
I
remember
know
that?
some damn body.
Seven.
You know. So how did you meet all of that? You know, I got so many questions for each one of y'all.
I can answer them all. That's okay.
Okay.
Go ahead, man.
Oh man, you know what I'm saying? So for the people that may have not read your book and know nothing about the book, what should they be expecting when they get this book before they even open it up? What should they be expecting?
They're probably expecting to be a little scared, a little bit thrown off. It is actually a book about a young black girl who grows up in a family of serial killers. And she is
Interesting. Already.
now.
Damn, already.
A family of serial killers.
She ain't even got into it. That's the beginning of it. That's how you start off.
And so she is actually now a serial killer. She is a crime scene investigator. She is in school for psychiatry. And yeah, so she's doing her thing, but she's smart, educated, beautiful, all that good stuff, but she kills people on the side.
Oh.
On the side. I'm bored.
It's just like a hobby. Okay. Wow.
So
That's interesting.
So you
already.
say you got 7 different Geminis, and when I looked on your page, I also saw a word. Correct me if I'm wrong. Submission or submissive.
Yes.
Is that in this book as well?
Some.
Okay.
Explain that, because you know what?
So-
It's a lot of people that have a misunderstanding.
Right.
What is it for you?
Okay, so this is where Gemini and I do relate. Don't ask me too much questions about if I be doing stuff to people and all that, because I can't answer that. I'm gonna have to kill y'all. But
No.
when it
Don't
comes
Right. That's off the checklist.
You really be sliding by some big shit and then just keep talking like.
I can tell you. Okay.
I won't ask nothing.
but I've always been a submissive. I grew up pretty much that was the learned behavior for me. But submission is actually power.
Right.
And a lot of people don't realize that to be submissive is actually to be powerful, because it means I permit you to. Gemini taps into that, but only when there's the right person there who can handle it, because it's also a responsibility to be able to handle someone who is submissive appropriately.
Gotcha.
So some of y'all need to rewind that part
right.
to understand what she just said. A little deep. I got a little deep on you.
I didn't even think of it.
Right. So since you said that's power, why do you think a lot of women don't want to embrace that submissive role?
Because I think a lot of people have the wrong understanding of it. And then a lot of people don't know how to handle it. It's not, oh, I'm making you do this, I'm making you do that, I'm making you do this. No, it's I'm allowing you to do this to me. I'm allowing us to let this happen. So if the mentality is wrong, then it will never fall through. I think that just a lot of people feel like submission is giving up power, but it's not.
It's quite the opposite.
Yes, you're actually in the highest role of power.
Man, ladies,
and
y'all hear that shit?
it's an
That's
understanding
fire.
between each side of it. So I got
Ladies.
because on the other side you can't be like, oh, she need to be submissive. Do this, do that, do that. Like
No.
you gotta understand the
It
give
has
and
to be
take of it. Okay.
handled appropriately.
Ladies, do y'all hear this? What she's saying, man? She's speaking some jewels and knowledge to y'all,
But
man.
dudes can be submissive too. It ain't just women.
I ain't saying dudes can be submissive, but you hear more of the time that women are more submissive to the dude than the dude being submissive to the man.
But that goes to what she's saying about the misconception of the idea of submissiveness.
Right. It's a balance. So it can go both ways as long as it's handled appropriately.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Interesting. And that's touched on a little bit in the book.
Gemini taps into it some too, because you would think automatically as a serial killer, it's always what I want to do, what I want to do, what I want to do. But there are some points when she is allowed to be vulnerable, when she feels safe in being vulnerable, that even though she has that in her to like, no, this is what's about to happen, she says, you know what, no, I'm gonna allow you to do this to me, and I'm gonna let you do that to me. And in the end, for her, it's a win-win. You know, it's a win-win on both sides. So yeah, but it's a dope book. It's crazy. I can give you guys one scene of the book if you want to know.
Yeah, don't give us too much, but go
I'll
ahead.
give
Give
you
us
one
give
scene.
us
I'll
that.
give you the
Hey,
scene.
this ain't nothing you got to kill her for, right?
No.
Read a page out. Just read
You
one
wanna read a
page.
page?
Just read one page.
Okay,
Don't and don't go no further, no less. Just
Okay. So I'll give you the story around this page. Gemini is at her boyfriend's house, and he decides that he wants to do the nasty, and she's like, nah, I'm not ready. And so he's getting all aggressive with her. She sends her brother a text message like, come pick me up, because he's tripping. So I'll start from here. Yeah, okay.
An
So
excerpt
he
from
decides,
Gemini.
so he decides he's gonna try to force her to do it. She says, I was horrified. I couldn't come to grips with what the hell was happening. I moved so calculated. I'm so used to being on the predator side, so this was throwing my brain off. I tried to get up and he punched me in the face. The next minute seemed to move slow as hell. I felt him pulling my pants down and my head felt dizzy. It was his face though. He didn't care. He was determined. My eyes scanned everything around me. I had to stop this. By this time, my pants were at my ankles and I could see him struggling to unbuckle his. That's when I saw it, the fork on the nightstand from the cherry pie we were eating.
Ooh.
I leaned over to grab it, wrapping my hands around the handle. Just as he noticed what I was reaching for, he jumped on top of me and I stuck that beautiful fork into his perfect throat.
Oh.
Once, twice, 15 times.
God.
And as the blood splattered out onto my face, I let out a breath of relief. Fuck you, Brandon. Fuck you. I pushed him off of me, watching as he grabbed at his throat. Part of me was mortified, but only for a few seconds when suddenly the door flew open and his sister burst into the room.
stop right there. Stop right there.
Yeah.
Damn.
Don't give no more.
What happens next?
You guys gotta get
Go ahead.
Okay, go ahead.
God damn.
I didn't even know she was home, and I immediately knew it was going to be trouble. Her face was puzzled. She screamed, and then she screamed again. I saw her fidget for her phone, and I knew it was time to make a move. I stepped towards her, but as soon as I did, I heard the blast of a gun. She dropped. My brother came around the corner. Panting hard, he looked at me, looked at her, looked at the body on the bed, and then back at me. We gotta get out of here. We gotta take the bodies. I knew the drill. We watched it done so many times before, but I wasn't ready yet. I glanced back down at Brandon. He wasn't dead yet, and I could see the slight bulge in his pants, and suddenly I felt desire. Jeremy, give me 5 minutes, I said without breaking my gaze at Brandon. He was now looking at me, and his eyes, those beautiful hazel eyes, were locked in. 5 minutes. My brother picked up the body on the floor, flung her over his shoulder, and closed the door behind him. I looked at Brandon. Quickly, I finished unbuckling his pants, and just as I thought, he was ready. I got on top of him, pulled my panties to the side, and moved his dick to the entrance of my pussy. I slid down on his hard dick. I wonder what he was thinking, feeling, when he felt me slide down on his dick. Was he feeling pain and pleasure at the same time? I didn't know what was going on with him, but baby, I was in heaven, literally. And I was going to send Brandon to heaven, literally, in a few minutes. Or hell. So this is what it felt like. I felt my walls loosen and then tighten up again. I was wet and dripping onto him while riding the hell out of his dick. I felt my breathing change while trying to find my pace. I just know I needed more. He wanted to fuck, right? So I was about to fuck the shit out of him. I grabbed the hole in his neck with both hands to slow down the bleeding. Don't die on me yet, Brandon. Don't die yet. I put my head on his chest and grinded my hips as hard as I could on him while I still held his neck. It felt like he was growing inside of me as I controlled each area of my walls that he hit. The blood was slipping through my fingers now, but I was so lost in my own pleasure that I didn't give a fuck. Something was happening to my body, and I could feel the change. I started to shake uncontrollably, and I let out a sound from my mouth that surprised even me. I felt a warm release, and I had to catch my breath. I looked at Brandon, and he had already taken his last. I got up and readjusted my panties seconds before there was a knock on the door. My brother didn't wait for me to respond. He just walked in. He looked at me, looked at him, smirked, shook his head. Clean up, Gemini. We have to clean up. I'm going to take him out. Clean up. I slid on my jeans, walked over to my brother and hugged him. When he was here, I felt safe. I walked into the attached bathroom to look for cleaning supplies and smiled at myself in the mirror. You're not a virgin anymore, girl, I said to my reflection, feeling accomplished as I watched Brandon's body getting hauled out of the bedroom.
God, man. Wow.
That's excellent.
That's all
Right.
She done fucked that nigga to death.
Damn.
Wow.
It sound
I
like
told y'all fellas quit being aggressive with these ladies. Chill out.
That was her first time.
Right. That was the first fuck.
Her first was his last.
Okay, so this is the way I see it, right? He wanted to fuck.
Right.
She fucked him. That was the price he had to pay because he tried to force her to do it. He could have waited, but he chose not to. So, it is what it is.
So where did you pull this story from and like put this in a book? 'Cause this shit sound like this is fucking true. Like this shit happened for real.
Now listen,
Okay.
don't
Too deep
discriminate.
now. You're asking too much.
No, I'm not saying you did it. I'm not saying you did it. No, I'm saying I'm not saying you did it. I'm not saying
We
you
just
did
gonna keep saying it's a good book.
You want to find out?
I'm not saying you did it. You know what I'm saying? But
It's honestly hard to say. Like, it was interesting when I was finished writing my book and I sent it to my editor. Now, my editor, she's seen all the other books that I've wrote for other people. So, you know, she's used to the faith-based books and the funny fiction books and the life stories. But when I sent her this one, she was like, this is too much. Maybe you need to reconsider. Like, I don't know where this is coming from. Is this you? And I was like, this is a whole different side of me. Where does it come from? Okay, so let's be real.
Uh-oh.
Right?
what you get scared for?
Let's be-
You better be real.
let's be real. Let's be real.
This big topic there. Let's be real.
A lot of times we try to act like we're so tough when something happens to us. Like, we get cheated on, we get abused or whatever, we be tough. Like, I got this, But in actuality, and I can say this honestly for myself, I've had thoughts of, oh, you trying me? I'm about to end your life.
Ooh.
Now, we may not.
That is natural. I feel like
Right.
anybody just has
Right.
thought
Now,
about
we
that.
may
That's
not.
natural.
We may not
That's natural.
act on it.
Right.
Because we have a set of guidelines and we fall in society. But the mind is so, he gets so deep to points to sometimes we can see ourselves doing things to certain people. Now, as far as that's concerned, I know that's a whole nother level. I know that's like, okay, out there. But my brain is out there, and it always has been. And so I don't think or write like the typical writer. I say the things that other people probably would be like,
So is it possible?
It's definitely possible.
But see, and that's what I was going to get into, the author behind the book, right? So you mentioned earlier, several personalities. At what point did you realize, did you meet them all at once? Are they ever growing? Will there be more? Do you know? How do you distinguish yourself and say, it's about 6 personalities going on?
I definitely didn't meet them all at once. I think as I evolved and as I got older, I started to realize like, okay, one day I feel like this and the next day I feel like this. And this isn't just a shift in emotions. Like, no, I literally am a completely different person. Now, the downside of that is people don't know what to expect from me. The upside of that is I can pretty much adapt to any situation, any place, anywhere. I can literally switch. I have had friends tell me they can tell when I switch because my face will reflect that I've gone into a different zone. I didn't realize that. Therapy, because I've done it. And I've gone through a lot of things that have been traumatic for me in my life. So I just have really spent a lot of time with myself to be able to admit and learn how to manage each of my personalities, because it's one thing to just have them and then to be crazy and all over the place. I can't function and be successful in life like that. So I've had to learn to manage my personalities, and it is what it is.
So who are you now?
It's actually a good question.
That's a great question. Who are we talking to?
That's what I was about to say. Do you give them names or you just know or feel like?
Oh no, there's only one that doesn't have a name. But everyone else, has a name.
So once again, who are we talking to right now?
You're talking to Alethea right now. Yeah, because I'm up here with y'all.
Can you spell down the names?
Hey, Alethea.
I'm trying to stay Alethea.
So you have Alethea.
Okay.
You have Thea. You have Venom. You have Gemini.
Oh my God.
You have Miss Saunders. And then you have the Unnamed. And those are my 6.
So this is Gemini.
That's Gemini.
Okay, so when you was writing this,
I had to tap into
you tapped into Gemini.
Mm-hmm.
Did any of the other ones, like Thea, show up and be like,
Oh yeah, yeah,
like,
absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. You'll see traces of them all in there. But ultimately, I had to tap into Gemini because there were even moments where I'm like, I shouldn't write that, and I'm like, you know what, write it. Like even that scene. Some things I know are triggering. For people because of either certain experiences, and that's not the only scene. Like there are different scenes where you're like, wait a minute, what just happened? Did she just say that? Yeah, and even from childhood. You know what I'm saying? So I really tried to really give you the story of Gemini. It was a lot of fun for me to write. It was a lot of fun for me to put out. Everybody who's read it has really, really enjoyed it, and I enjoy it.
I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm already intrigued to reading this down.
That's the excerpt you sent me.
Yeah.
Right, you real.
And listen, even then, I was like, what the fuck?
Well, see, what happens is people, they read that excerpt and they're like, why do I feel like almost turned on by this?
Nigga,
I'm gonna be real. We keep it real, right? We keep it all the way fucking real. We keep it all the way fucking real, nigga. I'm like, oh shit.
You kind of what, Darrell?
Nigga, she took me there. Like, oh shit. Like, oh fuck, she fucking the shit out this nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, sitting my pants to the side, and I felt it come in me, and I felt it warm. Like, oh shit, god damn.
J-Rock said, I'm gonna have to hunt your ass. You killed me and still hit.
Straight up, I'm with you, J-Rock. Shit.
So, I'm looking ahead. That's just what I do. This Gemini, will there be a book? Will there be or did you? What made you feel like I want to tell this story?
No, I feel like a lot of other stories.
Okay.
Will I eventually tell my life story? Maybe. It'll be a while, but Gemini is going to be continuous, so there will be a Gemini 2, and actually looking to actually push Gemini as a series because I think it would be dope on TV.
Absolutely. That's what I was thinking.
Great on TV, so if we get into
I would love to play one of them characters.
Then you want to die?
It don't matter. Hey,
you mentioned the hands of lies. I was like, oh shit.
Well, he got for that character. He got for that character.
Okay.
That's crazy.
He got for that character.
So
I want to be in the series. You want to die? That's your follow-up question.
You talking about in the play, right? In the movie, right? In the show, right?
So you have Gemini, you have her brother, you have her father, and you have her mother. And I'll tell you guys a fun fact about Gemini's brother. Of course, he's also a serial killer. He's like her protector. He's always there for her. But his signature is anybody he fucks, he kills. Any and everybody.
God,
That's his signature. It doesn't matter. So he never really gets too close emotionally to anybody. He loves his sister. He loves his family. But anybody else, man, woman, that he goes both. He's bisexual. So anyone that he messes with, they die.
Ooh, I feel
What movie was that? You killed the pussy? Was it that bad? What movie was that? That's what it reminded me.
Hey, so out of your identities that you got, your 6 identities, is there any one of them identities that kind of you have to sit back and make scare you a little bit? Like, oh shit, I don't want to like.
Well,
you
Gemini
kind of hesitate a little bit, like.
Gemini is definitely one. And then the one that I don't name is also one. That's for another reason. That personality is really dark, and not dark from the standpoint of like mean or evil or anything like that, but that is the trauma. That's a lot of the things that I've experienced as far as abuse and just in life that I've gone through, and sometimes that can take me to a dark place. I have clinical depression. I suffered from anxiety. I attempted suicide. I was self-harming at age 11. You know, so I've gone through a lot of things, and I've a lot of that is shifted into one person. That is the one that I tap into the least because I've done a lot of self-work. I've done a lot of self-care. I've done therapy, still doing it. So it's there, but she's not as out because I've done a lot of the work to keep her where she is.
And that's probably why she's unknown.
Right. And so that's why I don't need to give her a name because I don't even want to put that on her to even bring her back to life.
Because I was gonna ask, because a natural question for me would be, is the trauma is what's creating the personalities? Is that the origin of you know, or was it before trauma?
I'm gonna say a mixture of a few things. Number one, I'm a Gemini, anyways. So I think a part of just who I am is I can be over here and I can be over there, and 100% in both places and equally as convincing. But then, yes, I think that life experiences have created these personalities for me. And I've just decided to embrace them. Like, you know, some people are like, oh, she's too much. She said that's too. For me, I'm like, I love them all. They are equally as passionate once they're in their zone. And I'm okay with that. Like, I think it adds to me as a person.
That's probably coming with a lot of being by yourself and self-reflection.
Right.
Probably coming with that. Sure.
Man, we got Gemini on the show, a big talking game, man. Wow, man. Like this, this book has just got me really, like I said, it got me intrigued, man. I'm over here just ready. You know, so I'm ready to get the book. I'm ready to read the book from beginning to end, just based off a couple pages you just read. Like it's just crazy.
What J-Rock said?
J-Rock said she's selfish too. She need to let him get that last one off.
Oh man. So you know what I'm saying? So how can people get the book? How can they follow you? How can they find out, you know what I'm saying, more about this Gemini story?
Gemini is on Amazon. So you just gotta type it in as it's spelled. It's JYMENI. So just type in Gemini on Amazon. It'll pop up. You can order it. You can follow me on Instagram at JYMENI_. And then if you want to follow me on Facebook, it is my government name, Alethea Saunders, first name ALETHIA, last name Saunders, SAUNDERS. So, yeah.
I'm going to make a suggestion too. If you do the audio book, you need to do the voice.
Why do
for
I
the
have to do
audio?
the voice?
Because the voice really brought it to me.
It really did.
It did.
It did.
I felt like that was going on at this exact moment.
Okay, I got you.
If you could, I'm not even going to say if you could, when you get the series going, right? And you have an unlimited budget, who would you have casted as Gemini, the brother, the mother, and father? Because I got some celebrities in mind.
We've been talking about this. So for Gemini herself, I really like the girl who plays Jukebox on Brazen.
Oh, that's a good one.
I really like her.
She just had a birthday.
We talked about Coco Jones, playing her as well. For the brother, I actually would like to be dude from P Valley. Lil Murder.
Really?
I think he would fit him perfectly. That whole
Because like you said, he is bi.
Yeah, he's bi. The whole gritty thing, like he's about his family.
He's about that killing life. He's about that shit.
For the father, I don't know. For the father, who would it be? I don't know.
Let me tell you who I was going for. I would say for Gemini, Keke Palmer.
I like
because
that
she
too.
got that range. For the brother, dude that played Paperboy in the Atlanta series.
Okay.
Because he's bi.
Okay.
So he's bi for real?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Mother and father, Angela Bassett, Lawrence Fishburne.
That's such the cop out. But hey, if it work, it work.
I think they can do it.
What about Lucius and Cookie Line?
No.
Hey, man.
No. We do not want Terrence Howard, who is everybody, himself in every movie.
Yeah. But Lawrence Fishburne can take it because the parents are serial killers.
Right.
So I can see Lawrence Fishburne.
And then that chemistry.
Even Forrest Whitaker, there's a lot of folks that can do that. Honestly, Forrest.
I would take him serious with that.
That's your ass. You would not take him serious.
You killed him, right? We gotta get the brother. Even in the movie, y'all seen The Butler, right? You see they're trying to make him young.
Yeah. Shout out Forrest Whitaker. I've been doing it a long time.
Oh, man, we got Gemini on the presence with us.
One and only
Gemini. Man. You know what I'm saying? So Gemini, you know what I'm saying? So what we're going to do with before we let you go as well, you know, we're going to play a couple of games with you and whatnot. We got segments on our show or whatnot. So the first one we're going to do with you is called Rapid Fire. Now, Rapid Fire. And we ask you random questions, and you just answer whatever comes to your mind, okay? Whether you want to answer with Gemini, whether you want to answer with whatever identity comes up out of you, answer that question.
Real quick.
Whoever it speaks to.
Before we get into rapid fire, I have to give you your flowers.
Okay.
When I was in my lowest point of my life, like I didn't know what I was gonna do. I didn't know how to handle myself, and I was really low and depressed. Like, I was still trying to be my regular self on social media, but you caught it. Like, I don't know how she saw the signs or whatever, but she reached out. You gave me like tips and advice on how to get back to myself, and it really helped me. And I want to thank you for that, for helping me.
Yeah, man. Find that
Well, I'm glad that I was able to be. I'm just one of those people, I think because of my own experiences, because I've been there. You know, I've been in the lowest of lows. I've been on my bathroom floor for 4 or 5 days with my dog next to me, like not moving because I was not moving. I never want to see anybody there. So I pay attention, you know, like I just pay attention, and sometimes I just know. So I'm glad that you are better. And yeah, I'm always gonna.
And constantly checks in. You know, usually folks get you there and then they dip.
Yeah.
Like, she constantly just saying, hey, how you doing? Is everything good? Everything straight?
That's
And I
incredible.
appreciate it.
That's what's up, man.
Real quick, way the hell off topic though. Anybody ever tell you sound like Nicki Minaj? Did you ever get that? No? Okay.
I've been told some other things, but not Nicki.
I hear it now.
You hear
now
that?
that you said it. Yeah.
That's just
I don't know. I feel
Anyway, to the rapid fire.
Rapid fire. You know what I'm
Rapid fire,
saying?
we just ask you random questions. You know, we done got the interview part out. You got the job.
I got the
You
job.
know what I'm saying? So now we finna get into
Did you?
some
I'm trying to have you write mine.
some of the personality.
You know what? And another thing before we get into
Okay.
it, you had mentioned that. I'm glad you brought that because I was going to ask that question. Is it hard to write for another person's story that's not yours, or that possibly something that you may not be thinking about?
Okay, so I've had a few projects where I was like, Lord, why did I take this project? Why? Because it's difficult. But for the most part, it's been okay. And the reason why is my process is different. You don't just sit with me and be like, hey, I want you to write my book, and then I write your book. When I take you on as a client, I spend time with you. We go to lunch, we go to dinner, we go shopping, we go to the park. We do all that. Why? Because I can't write as you unless I know you. And I want whoever is reading your book to pick it up and feel like they're actually talking to you, not talking to me. I have my own style of writing. So it can be challenging, but I think the way that I've kind of shifted that is by making sure I spend a lot of time with my clients, so that way when I write for them, I'm literally writing for them. I hear their voice in my head, so I try not to let like 2 weeks go by without having dialogue or spending that time, down to mannerisms, down to facial expressions, because I can bring a lot of that out in the writing. It doesn't mean that I'm writing their life story. I could just be writing a fiction book for them, but I still want to capture their essence in the book.
Gotcha.
That's awesome.
That's awesome. That's what's up. That's what's up.
So they can hit you up if they want to, like, they DM.
Oh yeah, send me a message if you need. Right, actually, just locked in a contract today for another book. So I have thank you.
Yeah.
So I'm excited. I love writing. You know, I only take on a certain amount of projects at a time.
Right.
But yeah,
That's
what I
like
do.
that's like an actor's role though, because you got, like you said, you got to spend time.
Yeah,
So
that's
basically, you got
yeah,
to actually become that person.
Right, in order to
be
write,
able to write for 'em. So,
especially when it's like a life story or something like that. Like you have, because I can't. There's no way that I can write your story without you. Like I have to know you.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
Well, also another fun fact: have y'all ever seen me perform running down?
I seen
On
the
video.
Yeah.
Yeah. Matter of fact, even the music video, the underwear that my wife brings to me and I smell,
That's her underwear?
she made the draws.
Oh, she made it. I didn't know where that was going. You know the drawers that I got? Them drawers? She got something to do with that. I didn't know where that was
No,
going.
I was doing six. I was like, I'm gonna bring you some. So I got these big.
It was
underwear.
actually, if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't have even been able to perform that song, because you know what I'm saying. The person that was over the thingy thing,
Yeah.
he Mr. Inappropriate only saw me as a comedic singer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And only doing skits. Like I was trying to tell him, yo, I sing too. Yeah, that's good. So we just gone.
They
So
Kanye'd you.
when I showed her, she was like, man, this is funny as hell. Let's get it, and pushed it. Next week it was happening.
There it is. Man. There it
Interesting.
is. There it is. There it is. That's what's up. That's what's
I
up.
don't know.
Yeah. I remember that.
So okay, so finally finna get into rapid fire. Let's get into it. Finally finna get into it. So I'm just gonna hit you with a question. Have you thinking?
Okay.
How many sides does an octagon have?
8 or 10?
Which one?
8.
Absolutely. Good
That's right.
Yeah.
When was the last time you sat and ate inside of a Chinese restaurant? Never? You never sat down in
Name one of y'all.
Name one of y'all.
I mean,
Okay. Random questions.
Why not? You don't like Chinese?
no, I like it, but I never sat in there and ate.
I'm just asking.
Okay.
Yeah,
Like
I'm
it.
gonna take
That's
out.
why I rapid fire. Just random question.
Yeah.
Random question.
What's your favorite chip flavor?
Oh, so you gonna pull out your tip?
We doing props now?
Nah,
I should have some Chinese
I've been wanting to
food.
pull
You
them
don't
out.
like Chinese food?
I've been wanting to pull them out, but it was like, damn, we're so deep. I don't just want
You
to.
found a way. Dude smart, man. He creative, man.
Mine is ruffled cheddar.
Oh, them swing.
Them send me to the bathroom.
Cheddar
I'm
sour
gonna take you
cream.
to the bathroom.
Who was the 43rd president?
I have no idea. Do we have?
Bush.
No, that wasn't Obama. It was Bush.
Bush.
Bush. He
Oh, my
fought
fault
for
for
it.
the
See,
cover.
look.
My fault. It's Bush. You right.
You all in their face.
You right. It's Bush. My fault. It's Bush.
Let me ask this. Give me the name of your high school crush.
Jamal.
Jamal.
Jamal Adams.
Shout out Jamal.
Did you kill him?
He got out.
Don't answer that.
We'll be right back after these messages.
Read the book.
Stick a fork in him, he's done. Was it fork on purpose? Did that? Maybe that's just in my mind. Stick a fork in him, it's done.
Oh yeah, no. It was there and it was appropriate. So, because there were even 5.
Okay.
You sometimes
Too
you
many
have to
literature
use.
classes.
Sometimes you gotta use what's around you.
Yeah,
You can't always play.
In literature, in the woods, that means you confused. The water, you clean. You know what I'm saying?
It was blue, so he was sad.
Yeah, you look at me thinking deep.
Yeah.
It's cherry for a reason. Because she was a virgin. Popped the cherry, they had cherry pop. Stick a fork in him, he done.
That's hard. That's hard.
Listen, the thing was that bitch.
Think big, bitch. I tell you. I don't got time to be teaching them nothing they don't know. I don't got time.
Nice ass correlation.
Right.
So I got a
Damn.
question.
Uh-huh.
So it's a plane of 7 people, you know, flying in the air. Pilot went to sleep off that yak. They crash
The soul
on the border of the U.S. and Canada.
Uh-huh.
Where do they bury the survivors? In the U.S. or Canada?
First of all, where's the rest of the yak? Because that's what we need first to make this decision. That's number one. Where do they bury them? Just put them niggas in the water.
That's your final answer?
Yeah.
Give it to her, Darrell.
They're survived.
We're gonna put the survivors in the water.
Oh,
In the
my God.
water.
Listen, they didn't die.
That's okay.
She killed him anyway. Don't nobody need to know I was drinking yak. Y'all got to die. Y'all got to die.
Olivia has left. Welcome, Gemini.
I understood what you were saying. Like, put them in the water. Let them go.
Get in the water.
Oh man, Kiss or this? Nick Cannon,
Okay.
Kevin Hart.
Definitely not doing nothing with Nick Cannon.
You get pregnant.
That kiss turned into a pregnancy.
Right.
You ain't got to do nothing, just a kiss.
Kiss, Nick, kiss, Kevin.
Okay.
Kiss,
Oh,
Kevin.
my God.
So you're a writer. He's short. I call that. See, she be trying to let stuff slide. See, when you read the book, you got to read the small details. So you're a writer. When was the last time, I guess I should ask you, have you ever, I can go with last time. When's the last time you purchased a magazine subscription or newspaper subscription? And if so, what was that magazine or newspaper name?
I can't remember when I ever purchased a magazine subscription or a news subscription. I used to go pick up magazines from Walgreens back in the day,
Okay.
like the Black Hair magazines. When I was a kid, I used to get the Highlights magazine.
We was only doing the color.
Yeah.
Define the thing. That's the only thing I did.
Yeah, but I
Okay.
can't remember the last time I.
Okay. Okay. You got another one?
Nah, I was eating my chips.
Last one I got for you. Celebrity crush.
It's hard to because I never have them.
It has to be somebody you think about. You know what? I would not meet him or been in the movie with him or you know what I'm saying.
You're assuming it's a him.
Kid,
I wish I could.
Oh, it definitely wouldn't be a he. It would always.
But
be
you never
a
know.
she.
That's what I'm saying. We're honest.
okay, my fault. I'm sorry.
No, but probably honestly, Issa Rae. I love
Okay.
her.
Me
Like
too.
love her. I think she's just beautiful and chocolate and everything.
And real.
I
She has
would-
great energy. it
I
feel
would
like.
sit at the table with her. I would
love
let
that
her
too.
cross the table with her.
Mm.
I would.
Keep going. We're about to read some more of this book.
Right. I'm like, is that in the book? Oh, I got to get this damn book. I got to get this
Last
damn
question.
book.
Okay.
This was actually asked to me in an interview one time. Besides clipping papers together, what else could you do with a paper clip?
Probably pin up my locks.
Okay, good.
Okay. Man, this is Gemini, man. You know what I'm saying? On Big Talk Big Game, man. You
see
feel
how
me?
creative you are.
What job was you trying to do?
Right.
When you got a job with creativity, sometimes they throw a weird way off question to see how what you would do creatively with something that's normal.
Shank your ass. Go ahead,
You know what's funny? What made me ask that? Because I was gonna ask, what was the thought process behind this? Because my answer was make a necklace out of paper clips. But some people have different reasons for doing whatever with their face. Is it a fashion statement or that's just something that
I just
is
like
it deeper
it.
than that?
I like it. I always like it. Like I want to get my face piercings again. I like piercings, and I don't know. I just like being me. I can't say I even like being different. I just like being myself. So I see it. If I like it, I do it.
I'm with it.
That's awesome.
I'm with it. Gemini in the building.
There it is, man.
Yeah, on Big Talk Big Game Podcast on the Hip Hop Network. Thank you again for joining us. We appreciate you.
There it is. Well, so, but before we let it go, we're gonna let her play a couple of games with us as well.
Oh, we got some more. Okay, let's
Some
do
more
it.
games with us. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna let her hair down, relax a little bit. We got another game. Hey, we got another game what we call Who's Captain. All right.
We want to know who's capping
Stop the cap. Yeah, we know that's cap.
with E-Cal on Big Talk, Big Game.
Okay. Yep.
Forgot about our little segments. It's such a good show.
Yeah, it was. It was a good show. So who's capping is for
You
the
tell
ones
me.
who are new. Yeah. I give you.
That's why you watch the show. You show me the
You
show.
watch the show.
Yeah, she's a game changer.
Yeah.
And you too can be a game changer. If you get a free subscription.
For the low price of $9.99 a month, we'll send you a bottle of holy water.
I thought I was the only one seeing them infomercials. Them things are hilarious.
You sprinkle it on your elbows on Wednesdays and Thursdays, and on Friday, you have 3 checks.
That's crazy.
Right. Right.
So I give you 2 stories, give you an excerpt from the stories. You let me know if it's fact or cap.
Okay.
So what we declaring victory today? What we doing?
I'm guaranteeing victory.
Guaranteed.
I'm guaranteeing victory. Gemini, you want to guarantee victory with me?
Yep.
Let's see what I'm saying.
All
Derek,
right.
You guaranteeing victory?
Well, why not?
You guaranteeing victory out there?
Yes, sir.
There it is. Guaranteeing victory?
He said, I don't guarantee shit.
Alright, so story number 1, puppy poop. A woman was hospitalized for 3 days after her dog pooed on her face while sleeping. She stated she was taking an afternoon nap when her dog became ill and suffered sudden diarrhea.
Oh.
Squirted in her mouth. She also stated that it was disgusting and after violently curling for hours, no matter what she did, she could not get that taste out of her mouth.
Did Gemini write this?
Puppy poop. Puppy poop. Story number 2. Mike and Ma. An anonymous story has surfaced revealing that Mike Tyson tried to entice rapper Remy Ma, and when he noticed that he wasn't getting his way with her, he offered to give her a car. Mike and Ma.
Okay, so
Those are the stories. You know what's happening. I need to know who capping.
don't nobody ever understand what Mike's saying anyway. So that's
Oh my.
That's
That's cap.
That's cat. I could see the puppy poop story actually happening. Like, I feel like, don't look at me like that. Like I'm wrong.
Hey, I
Don't do
ain't
that.
saying nothing.
Did he make this shit up?
Right, but it sounds like it could actually like happen because dogs
he
do some
good at
crazy
this.
ass
Let-
shit.
Let me look at him real quick.
He good at this now.
That's nasty though. She must have did something to that dog for him to just be pooping.
Damn shame.
I got him. I got him. So which one? I got him.
The first story is for Rick. The second one is Cat.
So you got true cap.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going cap. No, you know what? This sounds like some shit that has happened. I'm gonna go true. I'm going true.
I say I'm gonna guarantee victory. I don't know what alias Gemini is using right now, so I don't know. I mean, I really want to go with her answer.
Didn't you just stare him down? Like, what did
Yeah.
you get from that transaction?
But see, you know what I'm saying? What changed is that when you said your answer, he said, I'm like, oh shit, that man changed something now.
See the shit I have to deal with.
So I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go true. I'm gonna go true. I'm locking it in. I'm going to guarantee
Confident?
victory.
You shooting the J with confidence?
I'm shooting the J. That's number net. Jordan, game 6, Utah Jazz.
This your son. What you think? Did he make this up, or this some true stuff?
I think this shit true.
Both of them.
But I think the first one happened to the white folks.
That sound about right. That sound about white. That sound about white.
I mean, I got white friends. What kind of dog was it?
What kind of dog was it?
Sleep
I
on
make a
day
difference.
dog.
Hope it was a small dog.
Nah, it make a difference.
So you said true on the first one. What about the second one?
Second one, what the second one was about?
Mike Tyson trying to get with Remy Ma.
Man, come on, man. You know, Mike Tyson, he got money.
Cause I want to say that one's capped
He
so
got
bad.
money, but
Remy
you know what?
got
I think Mike
Remy
Tyson
got papoose.
would
That's
try
what I
to
know
do that because he got clout. I mean, he's the greatest fighter in the world. Shit, I don't want to fight him.
Cause I'm thinking, when was this? You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
when did All the Way Up come out? No, when did Remy Ma first album come out?
Oh man, around the lean back days.
Okay, I got my answer.
I don't even know
I got my
what
answer.
the hell album was.
You ready for my
Lean
answer?
back.
That day don't matter. Is she still fine? And is she still?
Hey, you know what I'm saying? We talking about Mike Tyson. You think motherfucker Papoose was?
Cause I'm thinking Mike Tyson type is Robin Givens. You know?
But when the last time you paid attention to Mike Tyson?
Mike Tyson will change. True.
When the last time you paid attention to Mike Tyson? You didn't even know he had a podcast.
I didn't. You're right.
Okay.
I didn't.
Change. You ready for my answer? oh, okay, go ahead.
I shouldn't answer because I know the truth. I know what he really did, so I'm a Mike Tyson fan. So
Oh, so you know, huh?
it's true that he tried to hollered at me.
What you
But
doing?
it's definitely I called cap on the first one, but
You call cap on the
facts
first?
on the second one.
Okay.
There you go.
That's what you think too?
Yeah, I'm with her.
You capping true?
I'm true.
Him and him. You and him.
I'm true.
I'm
So
true.
we got
true.
3 true.
Yeah,
True.
It's a true train.
They saying all kinds of
A
stuff.
true train. What they say?
I'm seeing Mike cap, first one true. I'm seeing they both true. I see first story true, second story cap.
Here we go. Let's get it.
What say you?
All right. Puppy poop. A woman was hospitalized for 3 days after her dog pooed on her face while sleeping. She stated she was taking an afternoon nap when the dog became ill and suffered sudden diarrhea and squirted in her mouth. She also stated that it was disgusting.
Right.
And after violently hurling for hours, no matter what she did, she could not get the taste out of her mouth. That story, my friends, guaranteed victory, is true.
I told you. Guaranteed victory. Guaranteed victory.
What color was she?
She was white, and it was a chihuahua.
That's what I said. How do you tell what kind of dog it is? She was sleeping like this. She probably kissing him all the goddamn time.
Yeah.
Story
Probably
number
still
2.
kiss the dog.
Crazy.
Mike and Ma, anonymous story has surfaced revealing that Mike Tyson tried to entice rapper Remy Ma, and when he noticed that he wasn't getting his way, he offered to give her a car. That story is true.
Oh!
True.
I guarantee victory, baby.
After 7 weeks. After 7 weeks.
Finally got it. You got it.
I guarantee
That
victory,
story
baby.
is wild, though.
That's
Fat Joe and
crazy.
Remy Ma went to visit Mike Tyson.
Where?
This nigga showed up to the door butt naked.
Damn.
But early in her career.
Damn.
Yeah.
So this
That's
is,
what I said.
so this
That's what I was thinking too.
This is before or during Papoose?
It's before Pat.
Way before. That's why.
Locked up. This was she was with Fat Joe the one who told the story.
Yeah.
Right.
On the
Oh,
podcast.
okay.
Again, yeah.
Yep.
Tyson
said he on the mushroom these days.
Oh, Mike Tyson.
never had
You
no
gotta
baby.
watch. You gotta watch it, man.
Weed strain.
He a different dude now.
Yeah.
It was a crazy story.
That's a good.
You got
that's a good
another one?
Nah,
No, that's
I was excited.
You got a question of the day?
Yeah, I can do one. No.
It's time for the question of the day with D-Rail.
Okay, so we got a question of the day, and I want to ask everybody out there. I mean, I seen this question. I think you may have sent it to me before
Okay.
or whatnot. But you know what I'm saying, it's been a minute ago. But I want to ask y'all, since we have Gemini here, is there anyone really 100% single?
Yeah.
Woo, that's a good ass question.
Now, I'm just being real because people say they single, but they really got somebody that they really fuck with. They may not be called official, but are they really 100% single? Would they tell that person that they fuck with another person? person?
It's some
Or they gonna kick it on the low like they fucking the other
It's
person?
some single.
It's some
real
long.
single.
There's some people there.
You sure?
Hell yeah.
I don't think so.
Okay, so you don't think so? So
I don't think so.
That's probably because you ain't never been single.
You trying to
I've been single
tell
though.
No.
So she
I've
said,
been single. No, I've been
He said
single.
that's why you ain't never been
Because if
single.
you feel like it's no, then that means even for you ain't never been single.
Well, yeah, if you saying no, otherwise you would
Right,
say
'cause
yes, because
otherwise
that
you would
means
say
you would have
yes.
been single.
So have you
Well,
been?
yeah, you're right because I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna be real with you. You're right because
Got
I'm gonna tell you why. It's because I'm not gonna tell if I'm out there and I'm not official. I'm not gonna tell this chick that I'm fucking this chick. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna tell both of them that I'm fucking them.
But
You know what I'm saying?
But you can
So
be single.
so they classified that I'm really not single because if I was single, I would tell both of them like I don't give a fuck. I am fucking both of y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm fucking both of y'all.
But you can still be single and not
You know what I'm saying? I'm not fucking both of y'all.
You just a single liar.
but you're not single. So that's what you saying, but you're not single.
Just because you fucking somebody don't mean you're not single.
So what you
So
just said-
why not tell the other girl that you fucking both of
Because
them
you
then?
scared.
Because you trying to fuck the other one.
Because you're scared. Yeah, you can say we're dating other people. We seeing
But
other
how
people.
often do people say that though? Do they actually say that?
Yeah,
No.
nigga, I told
They
this
don't.
one girl before I was married. I
That's called being non-exclusive. The disclaimer. It's the disclaimer.
What you told him?
I said,
Watch the line.
let's
Right.
trying to hit. I put it out there. I want to hit. She
You
said,
can't even
you
get
with
the-
somebody? I said,
You
no.
can't even get the sentence out correctly. You said, but you and Let's start over. Let's start
This ain't
over.
court.
Let's start over though. 'Cause you
I
got
told
to
the
do it.
chick, okay, well, she made it sound like she wanted to fuck. I caught the vibe.
How did she make it sound? What did she say that made it sound like? We need all details. of the
Right,
story
right,
before
right,
we
right,
tell
right.
the
You
story.
gotta get detailed like this book.
Listen, okay,
What she had on when she told you this?
she had on some pink booty shorts,
Okay, she wanted
stood
to
in
fuck.
front of me and started twerking with no music playing.
She wanted to fuck.
What that mean?
Okay.
She wanted to fuck.
You want some dollars?
So, you know, I put it out there. Shit, you trying to fuck? Even though I know you got a nigga.
You asked? Oh, okay. You know she
Yeah.
Okay.
I know you got a nigga, and this nigga comes around.
Even though I'm married.
But he ain't my friend.
Oh my God.
Okay.
I don't know. Hey,
You have no obligation to that relationship.
nigga, fuck my bitch. Didn't care.
You can fuck my bitch. I
But
fuck
how did what I'm trying to figure out like how did it come up like if you knew that you wanted to fuck her, did you tell her you was fucking somebody else too?
Yeah.
But you ain't
I
said
told
the story yet.
I ain't finished. You cut me off.
Make sure
Anyway.
you knew what your story was.
Right,
Sorry.
right.
Anyway.
Okay.
She was like, you ain't got nothing, do you? You ain't out here fucking. I said, oh no, because I get a test every 3 months. You know what I'm saying? I'm down at the clinic, me and my wife. You know what I'm saying? Before then, because this before monkeypox and all that. I don't want nothing on my dick. You know what I'm saying? Take pride in living. Anyway, so I'm like, yeah, I'm clear, but you know, I'm still fucking on the phone. I ain't with nobody. I'm staying by myself. I'm good.
Yeah.
And she was like, okay, let's do it. And we fucked, you know.
So does the other girls know that you fucked her too?
Why would I tell them?
I mean, that's what I consider single because you don't give a fuck who you tell.
No,
yeah, I'm fucking
no.
you, I'm fucking you.
That's horrible logic. What I'm
Fucking
saying
you,
is, if
fucking
it comes up in conversation, I'm gonna be honest, yeah.
Look,
But if
okay, so
they don't ask,
let me tell you about
I ain't gonna tell.
your mentality and how that doesn't work. I can be a killer.
Nobody has ever said you
I
sound
don't
like
have
Nicki
to
Minaj.
tell somebody
Hold
that I'm
on.
a killer to make me a killer.
Let me tell you about your mentality and why it
I
ain't
don't
gonna
have to
work.
say it, but that's still what I am, right?
God damn.
So I can be single. I don't have to say to anyone that I'm single or what I'm doing.
Oh my God.
It doesn't change the fact that I am what I am.
You are who you are.
Why do you have to announce it?
Okay, you right.
So do I got to die?
What was your response?
You got to ask.
My response, we got 5 men in the room, right? So out of all y'all lifetimes, you trying to tell me you ain't had no homeboy like, damn, do you get no pussy?
Say that again now. Hold on.
You ain't never had a homeboy like, dude, you will never get no pussy. We know niggas that
I ain't never heard that before. To me, I ain't never heard that before.
Not to you.
fly by
You
night.
know people that don't get pussy.
Fly
Yeah, I know people that don't get pussy. Yeah.
So they single, right?
They single.
He been
Fly-
fucking
I
all
Based
don't
on
know.
your logic. Based on your
I don't
logic.
know.
People you
I don't know.
You know somebody
I don't automatically say, oh, you single just because you ain't get no pussy.
But you
I
just
don't
said they ain't
say
fucking
That's what I just
somebody.
said. That's what I just said.
So what you say then?
I'm saying that, okay,
Sound like low somebody come up in it.
in high school, college, whatever, right? You ain't had a homeboy that couldn't get no girl, couldn't get shit.
Yeah, I had to, yeah.
Okay, then that nigga was single.
But I didn't automatically think that though.
But
You didn't have to think that.
But your question was, are there single people here?
Huh?
Your question was, are there really people that are
Right,
single?
that's single.
That would
That's
be a
what
person
you
that's single, is what he's saying.
But see, just because he ain't getting no pussy don't mean that he ain't got somebody that they ain't fucked yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can't say he ain't.
Oh, so we
he ain't have somebody.
So you only
ain't fucked
single
yet.
if you want to
So
fuck.
we connected sex and single, and then sex ain't even in the equation. So this was just
Just who you
Right,
talking
that's what I'm
to.
saying. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's a different scenario.
Just because he ain't fucking them don't mean he ain't finna fuck them. He still could be boyfriend or girlfriend with somebody. He just ain't fucked them yet.
But if you non-exclusive,
You know,
That's
you're
the
not
crazy
single.
definition
Yeah.
of single.
He just ain't fucked them yet.
If you don't got one
but he got
person
somebody
that you
though.
fuck
But he
with,
just ain't
single.
fucked them
Yeah,
yet.
right, yeah.
So does that still make him single?
Well,
Yeah, he's single.
He got somebody though. He just ain't
I mean,
fucked them.
nothing.
I'm
He's
married.
single.
He ain't fucked them.
Technically, you're single. till you're
So,
married.
Hey.
So,
Let me ask you something. You got money in your account, right?
No, before you say
Oh,
it.
you got money in your account, right?
Right.
You a millionaire?
No.
Okay then. Just because you got money don't make you a millionaire.
No, but
Just because you fucking somebody don't
No,
mean
but what I'm saying,
that you exclusive
but what
and
I'm-
you not single.
But what I'm saying is that okay? So you tell me that there is nobody out there that says I'm gonna wait till I get married till I have sex. Does that mean that they single?
Somebody said that.
I
I'm just saying, but does that mean they single then? So they ain't having sex, but they ain't have sex yet. Does that mean they single?
That
mean,
no,
that's
according to what you're
Right,
saying.
but they ain't single though. That's what I'm saying. They ain't
According to what
single.
you're saying, they're not single.
They ain't single then.
Well, we made a
They are
mistake.
single.
No, they're not. They
sex-
so they,
You talking to somebody don't mean you in a damn relationship. You still single.
What you
You
mean?
just talking to somebody.
So you saying if you with somebody right now,
What is with somebody?
like you together.
Okay, you in a relationship.
Yeah.
You're not single.
You're not single if you're in a
No,
relationship.
but that's what I'm saying. But what he's saying is that if I have that same homeboy and I say that you ain't getting no pussy, I don't know if he ain't got nobody. I don't know that. I'm just going off what I see. Nigga, I see you ain't fucking
I
nobody out
understand
here.
what you're saying.
But he could have somebody though. I don't know that. But I see that he ain't fucking. You know what I'm saying?
You don't know that either.
Exactly. So how can I say he's single? How can I say he's single because he ain't fucking? He could have somebody.
But he could also be single. Your question was, are people really single?
And that's why I say I can't go off that logic saying that he's single just because he ain't fucking.
But you going off the logic of if you fucking with somebody or if you talking with somebody, that means you not single. What I'm saying is you still can be
You can
single
talk to 20
even if
people
you talking to somebody. You're
You can fuck
non-exclusive.
20 people
You're
and still be
dating.
single.
You can go on a date with 15 girls. You still single.
Okay, single.
Hey.
Now, I will agree with you from the standpoint that a lot of people are not single, they are tingle. They are single.
Oh, you adding stuff. Okay.
It's just that, see, it's a wiggle room around that shit, dog. Like people, hey, I can bring
might be
now.
single.
See what I'm saying? You might be, she's there a little bit. She's there a little bit,
And I
man.
agree
I'm
with that.
telling
A
you.
lot of people are single.
I'm telling
They're
you.
not single,
Because what
they're
if-
not taken, they're like somewhere in the middle.
There are people like that, but then there are people that are damn single.
Basically, I'm single, but I got hoes.
Because see what it was is that there was something that cause I think you may have sent it or whatnot on our feed or whatnot. The dude that asked, he asked two other females that was on the show as well with him. He was like, "Are y'all single?" And they were like, "Wow, yeah, I think I'm single. No, he was like, "For real, are you fucking single?" And she was like, "You know what? You right because I know what I'm saying I don't tell this other dude or whatnot that I be out here doing. So I guess I'm not single." He was like, "No, I'm single. I'm out here fucking. I'm telling these bitches, I'm fucking you, and you. I'm single. I ain't answering nobody."
But I'm like,
and that's what I'm saying.
Just because you're not
he ain't
saying
answering
don't mean
nobody.
that you're not
He's telling these bitches
Right,
that he
you don't have
fucking.
to, you're not obligated to say anything. Like, you don't have to.
I'm not saying you don't.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you. I'm not. You're
Yeah.
obligated to tell them. I'm just saying.
But just because you don't say it doesn't mean that you're not single.
That's
Like, you're not obligated to tell anybody that you're not in a relationship with who you're fucking. Like, you might do it out of respect. Like, okay, you know what? Just so you know, because it's a lot of stuff happening, you might say it, but just because you don't doesn't mean that you're not single. Like, you're not obligated to say anything. You don't have to.
Yeah, we can agree to disagree. I have my answer. Y'all have your answer. We can agree to disagree. You know what I'm saying? But I felt like that was a great question to ask because I got to ask the question. You know what I'm saying? Because is it really people out there that's 100% single? What they saying on the feed?
I don't know what they say. You got the video.
Hell no.
J-Rock said she just like twerking. She ain't want you, Cal.
Oh man.
Still hit.
But tell me what you think, man. Are people out there really 100% single? Yes or no? In your opinion, it's no right or wrong answer. I gave my opinion. They gave their opinion or whatnot. And I'm gonna stand behind my opinion.
It's a right
They gonna
or
stand
wrong
behind theirs. You know what I'm saying?
Man, we gotta rank them, man.
Yeah, we got to rank them.
We got a break.
All right.
It's time for the rank. It's time for the rank. It's time for the rank 'em with L.E.E. Lee. With L.E.E. Lee.
Right.
You like my question?
It could go either way, and I just don't like the standards you put behind it.
The logic wasn't
Yeah.
logicking. All right, so we on to the random. This is just a quick little segment where I give you a scenario, situation, a preference, and I just want your opinion. We get to know each other. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know how I came up with this. This scenario or situation, this is just a fun game-like scenario.
Okay.
Let's just say you in the game to win this money.
Okay.
You know, hypothetical, right?
Everybody has to die.
That was on your mind.
Money.
Happy Halloween, y'all.
Who's your favorite rapper? Y&M Melly? Got murder on my mind.
Everybody has to die. I'm gonna let y'all know this has nothing to do with death, and you know, unless you Gemini, you take it there.
Murder, kill.
Some of this might cause you to kill somebody. So, this is called. I call this for the money, right?
Okay.
Think about 1, 3, 5, 7.
Okay.
$1 million, $3 million, $5 million, $7 million.
Okay.
So, depending on what you choose, I'm ranking your preference.
Okay.
You can get 1, 3, 5, or $7 million.
Okay.
All right.
Let's do it.
You got that?
Mm-hmm.
So, for $1 million, for 1 year, you have to eat nothing but insects, crickets, roaches for the whole year. You do that, boom, $1 million too.
Not happening. Go ahead.
Got you?
Let's go for it.
Second one. I got visuals. See my visuals?
Yeah, it's not happening.
Yeah, you don't like the visuals? Okay, second one. But you can talk about murder, death, kill. All right.
Those are people.
I'll take them out of here, but I will not eat a ladybug.
Second one. For 3 years.
Okay.
For 3 years, you win $3 million if for 3 years you get back with and move in with your ex.
Nah, not happening.
You're not single.
Let's keep.
You with your ex.
Keep
Do I get to
pushing.
choose the X?
You can choose that. We'll go with that.
Yeah.
Choose that.
$3 million rich?
Hold on. Are you married now? You married?
Yeah.
Okay.
What if you don't get to choose the ex?
Then it depends on who they choose.
Okay.
Because if they choose my baby mama, I'm out of $3 million.
So, get back with your ex. For 3 years, $3
What's the
million.
visual you had for that one?
Tyrese got back with his ex. Congratulations, Tyrese. Tyrese comes up on the show every now and
I
then.
like.
Hey, so did he finally win now?
No.
Depending on who you at. For 5 years, $5 million. Now, you keeping in mind the action and the money.
I feel like I'm just not gonna make it. But go ahead.
For 5 years, no sex.
Oh.
For 5 years. 5 years.
No sex.
Okay, so
Say something about lotion. No lotion. No self gratification.
No fleshlight?
No fleshlight.
Oh, hell no.
5 years.
That's a deal breaker.
What you say?
No, we
No,
Yeah, ask me that question again.
No fleshlight?
What does that mean?
It's a fleshlight. It's a flashlight with a coochie on it.
Oh, and then
You fucked
the flashlight?
Yep.
I have never seen anyone participate in that.
You
I'm
don't
gonna
know
look it up.
Pornhub.
I'm gonna look it up.
Look it up.
Mm-hmm.
No, got. What's the new
It's
shit?
about the
The
same.
got.
Guap,
Now,
guap.
Google.
They
Now,
get
Google.
at the Rose. You familiar with that?
I know what the road.
Oh, you know that. I'd like to see that one in
You
action.
can use your rolls.
I couldn't.
You can use your rolls.
Go ahead.
No Google.
This ain't sounding too good. Go ahead.
And for the last one, for 7 years, you live back with your mom and dad. And that's for 7 years.
Oh,
I can do
I
that.
can do that.
7 years. 7 years of your life.
Can my dad
They
and my
not
mom do it? In the
They're not gonna be too happy about it. But
7 years of your life.
What was your answer?
I can do that.
Your grown ass ain't trying
Hey.
with your man.
Who paying the bill?
You still paying. You paying
God
$1.
damn it. It don't fucking matter.
Rank them. You doing the 1, 3, 5, 7. Rank them in order.
Let's go. Go rank
the
them
best
first.
situation.
Rank them.
I'm gonna do 7.
So that's your number one.
7 is my number 1. Then the next one would be, I guess we're gonna have to fry some bugs. Like we put a little flour, some little lemon pepper on them or something.
Oh my
We
god.
put them in the air fryer.
Talking to a vegan.
Put them in the air fryer.
Hey.
They sell it like that.
That's crazy.
They
Right.
sell it like that. Crickets, scorpions.
Right, because don't people in other countries eat bugs?
Nothing but a little
They
protein.
put a little chocolate on them and stuff like that for dessert and stuff. So it's okay. We're gonna work it out.
Nothing but a little protein.
So now it's between
Them
the
roaches
no
gonna be
sex
delicious.
and
No
the
sex
X.
in the X.
Okay,
What's
so
the best
if I can, no, because ain't no X that I would kill. It's okay. I can live with the X because I'm gonna kill them anyway. So that's fine. We're gonna go with the X because they're not gonna last long. And as long as their body is still in the house, then.
Then it counts.
Then it
You
counts.
get your money. You
So
might go to
actually,
jail, but
we
you
might
get
as
your
well
money.
just make that one number one.
Damn, Jeffrey Dahmer.
We'll make that one number one.
Okay, number one.
Then the living with my parents. Then the insects, and then the last would be the no sex because who's not having sex for 5 years? Like that don't make no sense.
That don't make no sense. Okay.
Okay.
Whew, so I'm gonna go ahead and be all the way 100 with it. So number one is definitely gonna be living with the parents. I mean, hey man, I can do that. 7 years,
is a long time,
$7
man.
7 years, $7 million. I can do that, man. I did it for 18.
I'm milk
I can do it for 7.
That's a good point.
I can do it for 7. You know what I'm saying?
I did it 7 years. I can do it again.
7 years, I can do it.
They try you with that.
Let's see here. Number 2, I'll get back with my ex.
Quick.
If they choose,
I'll get back with my ex.
Which
if
one?
they,
I'll get with my ex.
Which,
if they choose it or you choose,
It don't matter which one.
I call
It don't matter if they choose it or I choose
so
it.
that
It
was
don't
all
matter.
okay.
Oh, okay. I'll get back with my ex.
You was the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's man of you to admit.
I know that's good.
that's dope, man. Good shit. Good shit.
Listen, so I got to
They missed out because I was the blessing.
That's how I feel. Period.
well, technically one of the exes.
No.
No, listen. No, I'm gonna tell you why.
Nah.
No, listen.
Why?
No, it ain't about if they choose or I choose.
Choose
I'm
a
saying,
man.
no, one of the exes is that it wasn't my fault why we broke up.
Okay.
Oh, that was the one. How many exes did you have?
It was because of what she did.
How many exes do you have?
Right. How many exes did you have?
I'm gonna say about.
God damn, that many?
Oh my God.
I'll say about two or 3.
2 or 3.
You had to
So-
think.
Was you
about-
single or in a relationship? What's that?
So only. So you was the problem.
So who
in-
you think was the ex?
I'll say about 2 or 3.
This turned into your interview.
Was it 2?
See, this is why you was the problem.
Don't forget about that one.
This is why.
No, it was 2. It was 2.
So one of
It
them,
was 2.
she was the problem. The
What you
other
tell
one, he was the
Tim?
problem.
It was 2. Huh?
What you tell Tim how many
Oh,
exes?
she know about it.
About both of them?
Yeah,
If
she
she
know
don't,
about
I
she
need to
don't.
ask Tammy how many exes. Yeah, maybe she
it. She
is.
know about it. What's the other?
I lost.
The
The no sex is gonna be definitely last. Fuck that. I can't do no
So-
sex.
so the
so
buzz.
buzz is gonna be number 3. Yeah.
Yeah, see, air
Buzz
fry,
is number 3.
air
Air
fry,
fry.
make everything is
Crazy.
possible.
Cause I would just have to treat that like Fear Factor. Like
Every day. For
I used to love hate that show.
Y'all ain't gonna never be full. Y'all ain't.
I'm gonna treat
But you gotta get a lot of them.
so like
Put a little
something
flour
like,
on them.
what you mean? No.
It's almost every episode now.
Ain't roasted like sunflower seeds, boy.
Number 1, living with my parents. They won't mind. I'm pretty cool, right? Yeah.
Your daddy said absolutely not.
Number 2.
This ain't that hard.
It's the X, man. It's the X.
Number 2 is the X.
Yeah.
You live with the X.
If I could
For
choose,
3
How many
years.
exes you got?
if I could choose,
Just pick the X first, and I'll get rid of them for you.
okay.
Well, damn. Excuse me.
Okay.
There
There goes that.
Thank you.
So number 3 was left. No sex and insects.
No sex and insects.
We know you is not living off of
No sex in the champagne room.
5 years, no sex.
No sex in 5
You know
years.
you
No,
got
no,
roaches.
Can I hunch my pillow?
no,
do
nothing.
nothing.
No jacket off. No,
I'm
like,
talking about no long showers.
no,
Y'all, your shots gotta be 2 minutes or less.
no.
There ain't no shower.
You can't.
That's just getting wet in the rain. Let's get it.
ain't trying to eat no goddamn insect.
Man, it ain't nothing but a little protein, man.
Right.
Close your eyes.
Man, treat it like you eating Waffle House every day.
It's just a
What
year.
is that supposed to be? Waffle House is delicious.
But Waffle House is dirty.
And the calculator don't work.
It never added up. Like, I know I came in here about the same shit as the other girl.
It's a different price every time.
It is. It is right every time.
Never know what
prices go
and they
up
always write it up. They don't ever type it up.
Nah.
every month. The prices change.
Why don't they have a real cash register? Like,
They don't. They got that.
why can't I see what's going on? Why you gotta calculate and add? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
What the hell year is this that you got to add the shit together?
You order one combo for $9.99. They press 62 buttons and tell you your total is $17.80.
But why they pressing buttons? They still gotta write out this shit.
Hey, they show do. They be like, okay, that's gonna be okay.
Name another restaurant where they writing shit out.
Look at the calendar. Look at the menu and write the shit out.
Okay, hold on. You said you want the All Star. Hold on, how much is that All Star?
Name another restaurant where they writing shit. I wait.
I don't like this Waffle House stuff.
And I love Waffle House.
I'm still gonna go there, but I just ain't pay that no
I
attention.
love Waffle House.
Listen.
I'm looking like hell at them. Like,
man,
did you just carry the
Matter of
one?
fact, it was you that just put that
I did,
status up.
and I did.
And I said the same thing.
They
I'm not
calculated-
here for the Waffle House
They
slander.
calculated never work. Go 3 times, order the same thing, and I guarantee you your total will be different every single
We need to try that.
I don't have to do that because I remember my shit being different.
We need to try.
It was probably different by a couple of cents.
Nah.
Shit. It's been some times where I've been like, damn, that's a lot cheaper than what I paid
Right,
before.
sometimes
I ain't
you
gonna say
pay
nothing.
$2 for the pork chop. Sometimes you pay $20. It just depends. They catch you up. So if you pay too low on the one time, when you come back the next time,
They gonna get their money back.
We had Star Baby. It's a bunch of scammers and trappers. I respect the
Waffle
hustle.
House is a blessing from God, and those are angels in there cooking that food, taking our orders. you guys.
Everybody that worked there did a bid, at least one. Everybody
So
did a bid.
what's your last two, dog?
I forgot what we was doing.
So we got insects and no sex. Which one is number 3?
Insects, no sex, live with your ex. What's going on?
You got his 1 and 2.
If I'm living with my ex, I ain't gonna have no sex.
So that's gonna be number 3. That's gonna be number 3.
Them insect glass, man. I can't fucking do it.
You can make a cake or something out there.
I can't. Ugh. That ain't that. You ever stepped on a cockroach and heard that?
Have you had sugar smacks? You probably had a couple.
Right. What y'all got out there? Why y'all ranking it?
Oh man,
It's a lot of thinking in this one.
It is family. It's a lot of thinking.
hey, I got to have some sex.
So what's
Let's
your
be consistent.
Yeah.
Consistent. Everybody got no sex
How
last.
is not having no sex?
yeah? So no sex is last.
Man, I gotta eat them roaches or whatever.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat roaches. I'm gonna eat roaches.
So that's number 3.
After the first month, you get used to it. I'm sure.
So that's number 1.
I guess number
It's just like tasting medicine.
Okay, so
Tasting
what's number
medicine. Every time you be like, God damn that shit.
You got living back with your ex or living back with your parents for 7 years.
I live back with my ex, here and every now and then.
Which one?
How we do it now?
Which one? How many exes you got?
I mean, the ex.
How many
The
exes?
extra details is what's getting.
Got a lot.
I only know about 2
I
of
got
them.
a couple of them, and they wasn't right. It was all their fault. I would gladly move back in and hit L1.
A couple of y'all exes was while you was with somebody else. That's the problem. That's why I couldn't fit. I got
And
2.
one thing.
Let me think about this.
That's one of them. That's crazy. Damn. Wow, we are learning a lot about
Couple
ourselves.
of them exes was really size. Really was.
It was potato salad and coleslaw.
Damn, that's trying to make macaroni the main dish.
But they're not exes unless you pay bills for them.
Really?
You know.
I got
Oh, okay.
0 exes.
So then that's the case. I got 0 exes and I ain't paid shit.
How about the exes?
I got 0 exes. I ain't paid shit.
I got two exes then.
You was
Two.
the problem.
Hey,
My baby mama
Nigga, I was terrible.
and the other one.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I was
It's
terrible.
filed with the other
I
one.
was terrible. I was
The
terrible.
other one is the one I'm choosing.
We get to choose the exes.
Choose that.
Yeah.
So what was it? What is it? Exes, bugs, no sex, and what?
Living
And,
with your
living with
parents.
Living with your parents.
See, I'm too grown to live with my parents. I ain't doing that.
Okay, so that's gonna be last for you.
I could live with like.
No sex is last.
You just live it down.
Okay, so what's number one then?
Number one is probably living with an ex.
Okay, so what's number two?
I'm cool with everybody.
So basically,
Y'all can get my
so basically,
Talisa still what?
so basically, number two is.
Talisa, tell him to answer the question.
So basically, eating bugs is number two for him.
People eat bugs every day.
You eat bugs?
Nigga, not us.
What I'm gonna put ahead of that?
You gonna put on living back with your parents?
Well, I can live back with my parents. I'm putting no sex last. I eat bugs before no sex.
I eat bugs before I can't eat ass.
Damn right. Damn right.
That's wild, man.
Rather eat bugs ass.
What did you want to do on it?
No sex last.
Everybody gonna say it beside this nigga right here.
That nigga said honey, lemon, pepper, crickets all year long.
Yeah, no sex last.
Golly boy, tank.
No sex last. No sex last. Live with parents, bugs, and ex.
So live with ex is number one.
Yeah.
Live with ex.
I get to choose here. Yeah.
Live with ex, live with parents, and bugs.
Live with ex, bugs.
Can we have sex with the ex?
Then they live with parents at the bottom.
No, he got no sex at the bottom.
But the living with parents is right above that.
Yeah.
So
because you gotta think about it. You gotta do that longer.
Man,
you gotta spend
like
7 years of your
I
life.
already did 18. What's 7 gonna do?
Because you grown. You ain't trying to live with your parents.
It ain't like I'm in prison.
I ate bugs before, so
Can we have sex with the ex?
I mean, if that's your prerogative.
That's your prerogative. That's you.
Hey, I'm back.
Hey,
I said, you gotta live in and get back with your ex. Like y'all together.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the thing. Get back with your ex.
Oh.
I don't have no problem with
For 3 years.
3 years.
As long as you can choose, though.
For 3 years.
You choose. 3 years.
Yeah.
3 years.
If I get to choose, yeah, we good.
3 years.
I know exactly what I'm going to.
Not yet.
But if it's that goddamn, no, the worst one.
Yeah. You
No.
know, eat bugs for a year.
I might turn into Gemini with the baby bomb.
Y'all gonna be on a killing spree.
You wanna fuck, right? Make her have some cherry pie for dinner.
Cherry pie.
Cherry cricket pie.
Oh man, we got Gemini on the building, man, with Big Talk Big
Go
Game,
get the
man.
book.
Go get the book. Go pick that
Twisted
up,
Thriller.
man. God, leave, man. Gemini.
I can't wait to read that.
I notice ain't nobody on the on Instagram answer the question.
How much is the book?
Talisa.
Right. If you go right now, it's 10.
Man, Gemini, I gotta get this book. I ain't gonna lie to you, I gotta get this book.
Please do.
You got cash out?
I gotta get this book.
You can get it today.
I gotta get this
She can sign it for you.
Okay.
You know, I'm gonna get this book today.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Yeah. What's wrong with me?
I get it after the show. I get it after the show.
He's nice.
You got any shout outs you want to give before we end the show? Or what? You got any shout outs you want to give?
Shout out your ex.
I feel like I'm at an award show. So first of all, I want to thank God for
Thank
this
you.
opportunity.
Almighty.
That's right.
Without him, there would be no me. I want to thank my mama and my daddy
For doing it.
for,
Yeah, that's pretty.
for
That's
bringing
essential.
me here as who I am. I want to thank all of my personalities for being open and transparent.
How many is it?
6. I want to thank myself.
Which one?
All of them. Well, she thanked the personality and herself.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
covered everything.
God.
Thank myself
That's them.
for being open and transparent. I want to thank y'all for having me on the show with y'all.
Appreciate you coming through.
And for allowing me to speak openly about Gemini.
Anytime.
And that's it. Thank the people.
That's awesome.
Great.
Gemini in the building. Go get the book. Been around for about hours after the show.
Yeah. Hey man, make sure y'all always tune in to Big Talk Big Game, man.
We appreciate
Each and every week, man. We appreciate y'all staying tuned, staying live, staying informed by us to you, man. Appreciate the people that actually came to watch the show live. Appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate y'all, man. Each and every week, Big Talk Big Game is on the Hip Hop Network.
Tell somebody about
it. HHN.TV, man. Make sure y'all hit the subscribe button because the shit is free.
It's free
I
and
don't know
it's
how many
fire.
times I gotta tell y'all.
It's fire and it's black on.
There it is,
Yeah.
man.
And let people know you know, to hit us up if you want to get on the show, if you have something you want to promote, something you want to do, somewhere you want us to be.
You want to
Holla
give
at
us some food, you know what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
want to just bless us, give us all $40 million. We open to it. We open to everything besides STDs. So,
somebody can come with some chocolate insects. Like, yeah, let's try this.
Some sweet and sour crickets.
All right. Hey, man, once again, this is your boy D-Real.
And I go by the name of Lee. What up?
Man, like always, we out of here. Peace.
Deuces.
This your girl, STVR Baby. Kicking it with Big Talk, Big Game on Hip Hop Network. Yeah, it is.
I'm Gemini, and I am kicking it with Big Talk, Big Game on the Hip Hop Network.